you beautiful people. Here we are again. It's game night. It's another game night. We get to watch another game together. I'm Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. Got the Vancouver Canucks versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. First game back from a big road trip. Got the title. Home sweet home. Home sweet home. See if they can bring their road winning ways to the home ice. Who knows? Anything's possible. We're going to do the same thing we always do. Start off with saying hello to all the beautiful people who are already in chat, waiting to say all the crazy stuff that y'all say in chat tonight. We'll go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We'll go through the Canucks lineup. And we'll talk about the backup goalie because that's big news. Starting goalie is the same as last game, but I will, spoiler alert, the backup goalie will excite you. During the first intermission, we'll have Dustin Boydell coming in and joining for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow, where we'll break down the first period, chat about some other news stories that are going on. We'll actually break down a lot of the roster moves that have happened in the last couple days for the Canucks. During the second intermission, we're going to do a Canucks through 24 games stats breakdown. So we'll talk about like who's played the most ice time, who's got the most shots, who's missed the net the most, those kinds of things. So some of those you won't be shocked by. Some of those you might be surprised by. And then Dustin will be rejoining us again for the post-game show to break down all the action. So let's start off by saying hello to everyone. Let's Vancouver. Major Tau in the chat. Big Hog in chat using all the fancy membership emojis. I didn't even mention that during the preamble. We have opened up the channel so that if you do look below me right here in the window, there is a join button. So if you do want, you are able to support the channel. Click the join button. It's a monthly fee. I think it's $4.99. That supports me and my efforts to make more Canucks content for y'all. It gives you these custom emojis, which you see on screen. You get a little Dobby with the Santa Claus hat, sparkly smile, Trevor Linden, which is the same one as you can see in the background. Trevor Linden hanging out in the bar. What's up, Trevor? How's it going? He's always happy to be here. You'll get the goal emoji. So if the Canucks score, you can spam that in chat. It's an orca with a goal. And then we've also got the rule book. So if anyone ices the puck and we need to inform them of the rules, you do have that there. And then as well, we have a swear jar there. So anyone who uses a naughty word, rather than washing your mouth out with soap, you can put $1 in the swear jar. Mike Torrance, good luck, Canucks. Big Hog, Demko is back. Rod, go Canuckers. TD is back. Yeah, it looks like we're doing the black skate. And believe you me, you know me, I wanted to get that black skate symbol in the scoreboard here. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to find a good version of that. So I'm going to work on that. We might even try and get that updated tonight. Canucks fan 94, welcome back. Demko officially returns to the lineup. Let's go. Major Tau hogs for the Hattie. And then Rod's like, whoa. Big Mac, yo, what's shaking, everyone? Good to have you back, Big Mac. Big Hog at Major. Yes. Yes. So Hog. Are we talking about Big Hog or are we talking about Hoglander? Mike Torrance thought he's a backup. Yeah, so he is backing up. Spoiler alert. The Canucks have activated Demko. So he is backing up, but he is technically back on the roster. So that's the good news. Zach in the chat. Welcome back, Zach. Not happy about the Leafs. What are the Leafs doing? Are they losing again? Big Mac Demko is back as backup tonight. Lanky is our starter. Yep. He is our backup tonight. Yep. Lanky. And Rod's happy, smiling in the chat. Good to have you back, Rod. Hogs will return tonight and Joshua too. I think they were already back, brother. Canucks fan 94, but I think it depends on what the score is after the second period. They will let Demko take over in the third. Hronek, yeah, Hronek's gone. He'll be out until, they said, at least 8 weeks. So we're looking at probably February for Hronek's return. Canucks fan 94. Now all we need is Miller and Hronek back, and we'll have a full healthy roster. Yeah. Pretty wild. We've come this far, haven't even had this roster together, so it's good to see some pieces are coming back together. Mike Torrance, Hog play well, or you're going to do Pitts talk. Yeah. I think that's to Big Hog in chat. You got to play better, Big Hog. Get a hat trick tonight. Rod saying Millsy, Major Tau. I'm betting Demko doesn't play just yet. You never know. We got the game on Sunday against Tampa Bay, 1 o'clock. So you never know. Maybe we'll see him in that game. Big Hog, don't worry. I score in Hasty tonight. I think that's supposed to be Hattie. TD in the chat. Welcome back, TD, with that free gifted membership you got there. Yes, Hattie. Whoever gifted a membership, thank you. Yeah, it was either Dustin Boydell, Paragolf Pro, or it would have been Santa Claus Major Tau, because Major Tau has been very generous and has been gifting a lot of memberships out there. Hachiko, hello, fellow Orchid lovers. Unfortunately, I do have to do a final project for an art class, so I cannot be in chat full time tonight. Hopefully we win tonight. Coconuts glow. Hogs Hattie tonight. Hachiko, by the way, Myers will score a hat trick tonight. Mark my words. Mark my words. Big Hog, Hachiko, I need you on my line. Yep. You guys are our future considerations. Major Tau, Joshua for the Gordie Howe hat trick. Hachiko saying, Big Hog, you will do perfect without me. I believe in you. TD DeBrusque gets a home goal. I would like to see that, TD. I agree. Hachiko, Ty, love you. Mike Torrance, we need a streak of home wins. Yes, that would be nice. Because they've been very good on the road, but they've been struggling quite a bit at home. Yeah, DeBrusque with his first in van. And TD's like, yes, sir. Big Hog's reminding everyone, get your Tim's picks in. Chris Cunningham, hey, yo, go Nucks. Yeah. You. 6-2 Canucks win. Thanks, Chris Cunningham, for stopping by. Nice to see ya. Jay Bacot in the chat. Demko is back as the backup. Let's go. Jay, the man, keeping me up to date with all of that information. Anytime I get something wrong, Jay gets the proper information for me. Gary Wiseman, sup gang, the funniest man in chat. Gary Wiseman, glad to have you back. Snicker Snatcher, go Canucks, go. Hope everyone is having a great night so far. Welcome back, Snicker. Drew Richards in the chat, the king of the mods. Evening, beautiful humans. Coconuts glow. Calvin back in chat, flashing his fancy Dobby emojis. Dobby is pooped right now. He got a couple good walks and a good play, so he is having a little nap. Maybe we get to see him a little bit later. Jason Damskov, I hear a beautiful Thatcher Demko card, auto and patch $200 card. I have a beautiful Thatcher Demko card, auto and patch $200 card. That's a very spicy card you got there, Jason. Hachiko, I'm back for a quick question. If Demko is back on the roster, does that mean Shilovs has been sent down to the AHL? He has not been sent down to the AHL yet, but I don't think they're going to keep him much longer. Milosh in the chat. Go Canucks, go. Connor Cahill in the chat. Welcome back, Connor. Let's not write off the Blue Jackets, guys. Yep, you never know. There is no bad teams. Noah Dang in the chat predicting a 5-3 Canucks win. Woo! Bruh, Dobby loves naps. Yeah, usually at game time, that's kind of when he gets back from a walk with mom. And so he has a little nap after his walk because he's a pooped little puppers. Okay. So let's hop over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need. Canucks record on Fridays. They actually have a really good record on Fridays. 244 and 217, giving them 571 points in that time. Good stats there, right? They're 5.25, and they're only a minus 17. So I don't know if there's a single day where they're actually a positive in this category here, which is interesting. And then, oh my goodness, their shooting percentage only 10%. Their power play is about 19% on Fridays, and penalty kill is about 78%. If we're looking at the Canucks playing on December the 6th, which is today, they've played 22 times on December the 6th. They are 9-10 on December the 6th, which doesn't sound very great, but if we look over here and they play on December 6th at home, they are 6-2-2. So they're kicking ass on December 6th when they're playing at home. We don't have to talk about the away record. And then the Canucks versus the Blue Jackets. It is a lopsided. This is probably the most lopsided one we've seen so far. The Canucks have played the Blue Jackets 71 times. They've beaten them 44 times out of that. They did have 10 ties too, but those don't exist anymore. But I still put them on there because, you know, it's stats. They've only lost 15 times to the Blue Jackets in their entire history. So the Blue Jackets have been in the league for more than 15 years. So yeah, but at home, they're absolutely dominant. 26 wins, 6 losses against the Blue Jackets when they're playing the Jackets at home. We're looking at the Canucks leading scorers versus the Blue Jackets. Pettersson has 10 goals in 10 games, so look for Pettersson to have another big game. Hughes has 10 assists in 8 games, so more than an assist per game. Look to see him. And then overall, Pettersson leads with 15 points in 10 games. So look for these boys to have a big night tonight against the Blue Jackets. And the Blue Jackets' current leading scorer versus the Canucks, Marchenko, has 3 goals in 3 games. A lot of these are low because a lot of turnover has happened in the roster for the Canucks. Jenner has 5 for the Blue Jackets, sorry. Jenner has 5 assists in 18 games, which isn't great. And then Werenski, he's got 7 points in 12 games. So not a lot of high numbers here, but who knows? Home sweet home. Let's jump on over to the... Actually, I'm not even going to use Twitter because we do have our new setup here. So back to the bar. Yes, Dubby loves snaps. Leah Herring in chat. Let's go. Okay, let's do the starting lineups here. So let's talk about the... So the lines are pretty much the same. So we got the top line, Besser, DeBrusk, Pettersson. We've got Dakota Joshua with P.S. Suter and Connor Garland. We've got Niels Hoglander, Teddy Bluger, and Kiefer Sherwood playing together. The only change to the forward lines is this, where they put Ratu onto the wing. And then we've got Max Sasson playing in the center. But what Toggett said essentially is going to kind of be a hybrid role. So you're going to see Ratu still taking some face-off, Max Sasson taking some face-off. So they'll probably be taking turns in the face-off dot. And then let's hop on over to the defense. It's going to be the same as last time as well. No changes here. Got Quinn Hughes playing with Tyler Myers. Tyler Myers actually has been playing pretty well on that top defensive pair. Noel Juleson laying his body out. Carson Soucy, his defensive partner. And then you've got Brandstrom and Desharnais playing together, and they've actually been looking pretty good out there today. And then Kevin Lankinen, your starter. But as I mentioned, we got Demko in net. Not in net. We got him on the bench, which is great to see. Thank goodness. He's so close. If he's sitting on the bench, you know that he's game ready, which means that I won't be surprised to see him start soon. I thought he was starting tonight. I predicted it. Dustin predicted it. We were wrong. But he did get back into the lineup tonight. So we'll at least take that as a win. And then let's hop back into chat. See what you kids... Major Tao is predicting a 6-3 Canucks victory. And then... Canucks fan 94, DeBrusk has really started to live up to the contract playing with Pettersson. Yeah, he is going to the net. He's picking up rebounds. He's jamming them in, and even had, a couple of beauty shots. So should be good to see. It looks like the Canucks are going to be starting the Bluger line tonight, which is great. Starting that second line, getting that energy out there right off the bat. Major Tau, Petey and Hughes, 3 assists each. Yeah, I mean, with the way Hughes has been playing, I wouldn't be surprised by that. Anything is possible, but nothing is perfect. That could be another catchphrase for the show. Anything is possible, but nothing is perfect. Big Hog. Demko, he's back! Major Tau is giving the peace and the eggplant and the chaos giraffe to Gary. Big Max, happy to see Snicker. Major Tau using all of his custom emojis. We've got the national anthems going out. Looks like we got the Star Spangled Banner being sung right now. Big Mac Drew. Big Hog is saying a 3-1 win. Big Mac's happy to see Major. Gary Wiseman seeing the peeping Trevor in the back. Yeah, he's just back there chilling out. He never makes me a beer, but man like that, you don't ask you to make him a beer. He doesn't have to make me a beer. He's Trevor Linden. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Big Mac's happy to see Big Hug. Snicker Snatcher, nothing is perfect. I got a gift for you when we meet up. A gift for me? Interesting. Snickers happy to see Big Mac. Big Hog's happy to see Big Mac. Yeah, I can put the volume on my television now. Yeah. People singing along in the crowd. Zachary, go Canucks. Oh, go Vancouver, go. Mike Torrance Lanks gets an empty netter tonight. That would be great to see. I don't think a Canuck goalie has ever scored an empty netter. We've had a lot of empty netters scored on us, though, it feels like. Major Tau just need the D to be steady. Yep. And that's what they have been for the last couple games. Gary Wiseman, that's what she said. Gary Wiseman, Major Tau with the crypto tips. Gary Wiseman, Dobby and I have that in common. Yeah. Yeah, he is straight up past that right now. I love naps. I actually had a pregame nap today. Got off work a little earlier, so I had a nap. Crazy dreams. I've been having crazy dreams lately. Do you guys want to start doing a dreams session? Because I have some insane dreams. Like, I'll tell you just a little one. The other night I was dreaming that I was living on Mars in like a new society on Mars. And then we were just like walking around doing our thing. And then we just suddenly found a dead body. And it was like, oh my gosh, there's been a murder on Mars. It's the first murder on Mars. So we went to like report it to the authorities. And then we bring the authorities back. And we got back. There was another body, but it was the same body. Two of the exact same bodies. Were they twins? Were they clones? Is there time travel happening? I don't know. I woke up. So that's the kind of dreams I have. Weird stuff, right? Tangent into Dreamtown. Jason, yeah, big card collection. I'm a goalie lover. Yeah, Jason, I don't know if you were on the stream. I actually did a show and tell a couple streams ago, and we did, I showed some of my best. I think probably if you were to go by like most expensive card, I've got an Alexander McGillney signed card from years ago that I got for a birthday present. That would probably be my most expensive, but I got like Trevor Linden's rookie card. I've got Brock Besser's rookie card. I've got Rick Tocchet playing on a couple different teams, so that's kind of fun. Well, maybe we'll probably do some more show and tell in the future, so maybe we can show each other some of our best cards. All right. National anthems are over. About to get underway here. 7:07 is the time, Pacific time. Big Mac's happy to see Leah. Jay's giving the fist bump. Fist bump, Jay. Spencer Knight, another I collected. Cole Sillinger, son of former Vancouver Canuck Mike Sillinger, taking the opening faceoff. So I'll give you guys a countdown once the puck gets dropped here. Puck is dropped. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. Oh, we didn't get past 51. And the whistle's been blown on an offside. I'm going to have to do a whole nother countdown now because nobody's synced up because everything stopped, right? Major Tau, Blue Jackets have been scoring, I heard. Gary Wiseman on their own goal or on the opponent's goal? Okay, the puck's been dropped again. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. There we go. Yeah, and as I said, we've got the Bluger line out to start. So you got Sherwood Hoglander. Interesting, yeah. So Coach Tocchet putting the Bluger line out with Hoglander to start the game and Susie. Juleson with a shot wide. A couple shots wide for the Canucks. Adding to their stats. We won't have tonight's game in the stats, but you get to see how many missed shots the Canucks have. Big Hog, rip Johnny Hockey. Yeah, rip Johnny Hockey for sure. And I won't lie to you, when I was going through the stats that you want to, but you don't really need, there was a lot of stats that I think Johnny Hockey had 6 points in 5 games against Canucks, so he would have been on that list if we didn't have that tragedy at before the season started. So yeah, rip Johnny Hockey for sure. Did everyone get a chance to see the memorial service or the pregame puck drop that they did with Johnny Hockey's family over in Calgary a couple days ago. That was great. Yes, I said the A word. I'll put some money in the swear jar, Jay. Demko on the bench. I'll laugh out loud. Oh my goodness. Turnover, shot, rebound, puck shot over the net by Columbus. Brock Besser collects the puck down low, trying to get it in deep, but can't. Puck goes way up in the air. Pettersson tries to get a body check on, can't get it. Columbus collects the puck and skates out to center, but then they give the puck away, so that's good. Quinn Hughes collects the puck and skates through center ice. Drops for Petey. Petey with a shot. Glove save. I think that might have been the first shot of the game. Yeah, it was. Murders Lincolns. Yeah, that puck kind of just came out front. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Shot, rebound, and then, oh, and the guy got some air on it, but he just shot it too high. Columbus missing the net. Pettersson shooting through a screen, but Murs Lincolns manages to make a save. Columbus getting tossed out of the draw. We've got the Suter, Dakota Joshua, Connor Garland line out there in the offensive zone, but Suter loses the faceoff. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys my spreadsheet. I love spreadsheets, and I've got a cool one that tracks stats on a game-to-game basis. So, who is the Canucks' best face-off guy? Let's see what your predictions are. PD. Suter. Gotcha. Let's get your predictions in chat. Connor Garland trying to dance the blue line like Quinn Hughes can't get to it to stay inside the line. Jay, former Canuck goaltender has scored an empty net, but not as a Canuck. Which one was it? Okay, cool, Big Mac. I joined a lot of breaks. Big Mac. Yeah, Jason Danskov. I'm a goalie guy myself. Big Hog. Anyone else? Sportsnet feed not working. Mine is currently working. I'm sorry, Big Hog, that yours is not. That's brutal. I just saw my tweet. You saw your own tweet? Blocked in front by Susie. And he clears it up to half boards. Hoglander does well to collect the puck and get it out to center ice. Sherwood gets it down low. And Hoglander skating hard in for on the forecheck. Working hard. Luger did something weird. But Hoglander then jars the puck loose again. Hoglander looking good, everyone. Oh, doesn't that feel nice? For the game or hockey or the stream. And he's saying the game. Oh, that sucks. Sportsnet screwing things up again. I guess that means we're gonna get inundated with people being like, why is Sportsnet not working? Big Mac, mine's fine. Maybe try jumping out, then back. Yeah. Have you reset the unit yet, sir? It's always how tech starts. If you ever call up tech support and you wonder why something's not working, they're like, have you reset the unit, sir? Calvin Charlie. He's also lazy to play, or Team USA doesn't want him to play hard. Laugh out loud. Who are we talking about here? It's good now. Okay, good. Jason is saying 4-2 Van wins. Big Mac's happy that Big Hugs stream is working better for the Canucks game. Yes, Rad2. I know you sent me the list, Jay, on how I can get those funny little umlauts on top of the A, but I don't know how to do it in this context. But if I could update it, I would. I'll try better next time, Jay, I swear. I need one of those flying skate practice jerseys. They're sick. Yeah. It's like totally old school. It looks like the ones they actually used to wear back in 94. Big Mac 100% check. And what is this? Is that field hockey? I think that's field hockey. Major Town, I'm driving now. Big Hog's like, don't crash. Drive safe. Major says Gary. Stay safe. Major Town says Big Mac. I have a dream. Yeah, that will be the segment. I have a dream. Yeah, my dreams are wild. I think I get that from my dad because my dad has some crazy dreams too. Yo, 420 has been illegal for 6 years. Funny part is I'm having even crazier dreams as a result of not smoking marijuana. That's what happens. You quit smoking pot, and then all of a sudden your dreams will be insane. Crime rampant on Mars. Yep. And who knows? What do you guys think? Was it a clone? Was it a twin? Was it time travel? Suter gets bumped down. And then Tyler Myers brings the puck in and does well not to touch it on the offside. Tyler Myers putting it up to the half boards. Gets blocked by Joshua, which stung him a bit. But he still skates out to center to pressure Columbus, and then gets to the bench. Only 2 shots so far in the game. 1 for Columbus, 1 for Vancouver. A dream session like a group nap. And then we share our dreams afterward. Yeah, can you imagine? That'll do when we do our members only chat. That's what we're actually going to do. We're going to get on the call, and then we're all going to have a nap for like 15 minutes and then wake up and then talk about what we dreamed about. Heinen gets the puck and clears it out past the blue line. Calvin Charlie, remember waking up and committing crime before that on October 10th. Good times. Paragraph Pro, good evening, everyone. See you in the intermissions. Dustin Boydell in the chat. Speaking of crimes, the Vancouver Canucks have committed the most egregious crime, and they've iced the puck. Clearly don't know the rules. Learn the rules. Yeah, Heinen comes in to collect the loose change after a Lankinen save, which is good to see. Gary's like, see you soon, Dustin. Paragraph Pro. See ya. Dusty. I have a beautiful Bracco Peachy Platinum Auto Red Rainbow. Very rare card. That sounds fancy as hell. Maybe I'll grab a couple cards just for Jason, and I can show them to you at some point. I think I got them around here somewhere. Calvin Charlie, hell yeah, bro. Now we be law-abiding citizens, laugh out loud. Big Mac, you collect? Wondering if Big Mac's got a card collection. Gary Wiseman, oh Lord, there's a 40-year-old man at Tay Swift Eras Tour t-shirt behind. That's hilarious. Everyone, make sure you check this out. Gary's saying there's a guy behind Rick Tocchet wearing a Taylor Swift t-shirt. Hilarious. And my wife's just like, whatever. If you're into Taylor Swift, you're into Taylor Swift. Don't be angry. Don't be haters. Wait, what happened? Yeah. My wife's like, everyone secretly loves Taylor Swift. Big Mac just started with hockey cards. Oh, no. Oh, no. As I mentioned, former Canuck Mike Sillinger gave birth. Well, I guess his wife gave birth to Cole Sillinger. And then he passed the puck over to Olivier, who puts the puck in the net. And unfortunately, that means the Columbus has scored first. But you know what? You know what that means? Columbus scored first, so that means we'll probably win. Yeah, good play by Sillinger. Doing a spin behind the net, skated backwards, and then put the puck the other way out to Olivier. And he had a wide open net to shoot at. Brandstrom losing his check there. Brandstrom. You hate to see it. All of a sudden, Columbus has 5 shots. The Canucks 1. Lanky's forced to scramble all over the place. Yeah. VHS, laugh out loud. Yeah. Some people still have VHS. I have a couple VHS tapes, but I do not have a VCR, so I don't know why I still have those VHS tapes. Big Mac, do you have a VHS player? Do you have a VCR? Major Shadow saying Suter is our best face-off guy. Big hog. Miller with the old-fashioned Crosby draw, which means you chop the guy in the wrist before you did it. Gary Wiseman. Was it Johan Edberg, Ryan Miller for the goal? Ryan Miller diving empty net save was crazy. I don't remember that one, Big Hog. Oh, it was in 2016? I still don't remember it. Sasson putting off the back of the net. Desharnais down from the point, in on the pinch. Gets it to Sasson on the boards. 11:32 left to go in the period. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Jason Negra, I really have stuff to do, but can't because I got to watch this game. Yeah, Jason, I understand that. I get that. It was Mika Norinen as a Sabre. I don't even remember him playing for the Canucks. When did he play for the Canucks, Jay? Leah Herring. You should see the collection. I got VHS. I bet you can you get VHS for like stupid cheap right now? Because nobody has VCRs anymore. Big Hog, Jason Egger, gotta lock in. You gotta lock in. Just lock in on the game. I know. It's kicking in. I'm cooked. ... Yeah, Jason's cooked now. Jay, also my tweet was seen during your pregame. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was on, I think it's probably still on there. Yeah, there it is. Man, is it ever zoo downtown? Waited for an hour for a bus. I eventually gave up and got another bus at the same stop. Back to the bar. It was a clone twin. So they were both clones? That's the twist. I like that as a twist. Barry Kyle in the chat. Hello, buddy. Hi, Barry Kyle. Nice to see you. Probably watching at the bar, right? Russ is just copying what Shorthanded says. Don't reveal my secrets, Big Hog. I mean, no, I don't copy Shorty. See, but Big Hog, the thing is I've been watching Shorthouse for so many years that even when I don't have him playing in my ear, I still talk like I'm watching him because now his words are part of my brain and I can't get them out anymore. Big Mac putting the rule book in the chat for the Canucks. Hopefully they can learn it. Big Hog Hockey putting the rule book in the chat for the Canucks so they don't ice the puck anymore. Should I correct my name with the O umlaut for Hog? Yes. Yes, you should. If you can update your name, you absolutely should get your umlauts in the name. Okay, everyone. Looks like Dobby has woken from his ancient slumber. I think we might be able to get him on the screen for a minute here. Come here, Bubby. You want to have a little look at the chat here? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Here we are, everyone. See how sleepy he looks? So what happened is my mom was watching a TV show all about training dogs. And Dobby has been getting boot camped. So he has been getting trained and loved, and now he is exhausted. Oh, yes. There you go, my boy. Just a little hello. But also my wife is eating, and so now he is distracted by that. Just a quick little one for Dobby there. That'd be cool to see them. Yes, Jason. Let's see. At some point, I'll run over. I think I've got him a box just over there. And Hachiko's not paying attention, so they won't spread chaos as soon as I leave. Zoe. Welcome, Zoe. The only rule is there ain't no rule. Laugh out loud. But there are so many rules. There are too many rules. Plays back underway. Just under 10 minutes left to go. We got 9:40, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. Columbus now up to 6 shots. The Canucks won. We're halfway through the first period, and the Canucks have 1 damn shot. They're not paying attention to the instructions from Kevin Bieksa. Big Mac Zoe. Leah Herring saw that coming so sloppy. Yeah. Broken up. Connor Garland. And now the Canucks have looked like the Canucks have taken a penalty. Brandstrom. Brandstrom loses his check. And then we get scored on. Now Brandstrom. Cross-checking penalty. Oh, they're both getting one. Are they both getting one? Let's see. Cross-check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so cross-check and then a slash to the back of the leg. Austin Reese slashing Brandstrom in the back of the leg. That doesn't feel good. And then Calvin, yeah, we got scored on first, so we'll win. Don't worry, Rod. We got scored on first, so that means we'll win. 4-on-4. Lots of open ice out there. Elf on a shelf. Get Demko in. Big Mac's like just wanting to see Demko. Hughes had his stick lift at the blue line, puts it back over to Tyler Myers, who drops it back for Quinn Hughes, who casually puts it between his own legs. PD carries it in on the blue line. Myers puts it down low. Hard pass. PD couldn't control it. How do they look so far this period? Well, they only have 1 shot, and we've only got 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the period, so not great. Rod's like, Denver time. Need a quick one here, yes. Big Mac, nothing is perfect. Oh, yeah, I got a VCR. Zoe has a Walkman. Big hug. It was the save against the Red Wings in 2016. Canucks coming offside. 8:14 left to go in the period, and 1 minute and 4 seconds of 4-on-4 time. Big Mac, I collect VHS tapes. I'm just working on my horror section. They are hard to find. Interesting. The Miller save was against the Red Wings. Russ caught on 4K. I kept my Atari for years until the divorce. Then they stole my first MT bike too. That's brutal. Get divorced and the wife takes the partner takes the Atari. That's brutal. Big Mac putting the Dobby in the chat. Toymaker, welcome back, Toymaker. Who put the quicksand in Rogers Arena? Team looks slow. First game back from a road trip. Sometimes it looks that way. Hopefully they can get their legs moving. This is pretty par for the course for the Canucks these days. Sup, Toymaker? Big Hog also using that Dobby emoji with his little Santa Claus hat on. Aren't you? Yeah, you love Christmas, don't you? Yes, you do, Dobby, don't you? Toymaker, hi. Hi, Toymaker. Calvin, wasn't the Red Wings washed in 2016? I remember that when they started to go down the hill around that time. Yep. Gary Wiseman, imagine going after an Atari in the divorce. Yep. David W., although among Canadian NHL teams, the regular season has featured wins of consecutive home games by the Flames, Oilers, Jets, Leafs, Sens, and Habs, the Canucks have only won 3 games, none of them consecutive, and these Canucks haven't gotten off to a good start against the Blue Jackets. Nope. Milk bones all around. Everybody gets milk bone. Canucks fan 94. Why is it the Canucks can barely manage a shot on goal during the first period? Seriously, besides always letting the first goal, and this has been repeating the theme for the last month or so. I mean, you could even go back as far as the playoffs last year. They were having a struggle getting shots. Tech priorities. Yeah, I guess so. Hoping that the Atari turns into a collector's item and you can sell it for $1 million one day or something. Gary Wiseman, imagine not going for the Atari in a divorce. Still 4-on-4, 35 seconds left to go in that. 7:44, and they shoot and score. Is it time? Is it Demmer time? Lankinen getting beat again. 7 shots to 1. Horrible on home ice. Tale of two teams. Yep. Big Mac touche. Aha. Pong happens. David W. 6-1 shots on goal in favor of the Blue Jackets. Yes, there are 4-on-4 hockey underway, but with only a single shot on goal, the Canucks pretty much anything still goes on how such play will help. Is it maybe like they're trying to like get the goalie out of the game, right? So if you don't give the goal any shots to deal with, they can't stay focused, and then eventually when you do get a shot, then you can score more easily. So they could have called Pong hockey. Yeah, they could have. Yeah, look at that. Big Hog updating his symbol. You'll love to see it. I added the O with the umlaut. Susie putting the puck in front of the Canucks net. Scary. Just a shot. Come on, Suter. Just get in. I don't even care. Just shoot it. And that didn't get on net, so it's not a shot. Susie tries to shoot it, gets blocked, out of play, no shot. Canucks stuck at 1 shot. Milosh. Geez, not great. No, not great. Damn. Boo! Jason Egger, yeah, we kind of lost here. It's not over yet, Jason. Don't you worry. It's all according to plan. It's exactly what Dustin will tell us in the first intermission. Got the Bluger line out, Sherwood and Hoglander on the forecheck. Bluger does well to... No, I was going to say Bluger does well to get the puck, but he didn't. Canucks are not awake. So the Blue Jackets are tied for 3rd in the NHL with 31 shots a game on average. Ugh. Rip. Life is over. We lost. Laugh out loud. Big Mac. Calvin. Gary Rosman. He's called Suter, not Shooter. Yeah, I guess if he was named Suter or Shooter instead of Suter, he might get some shots on net. Leah Herring. I was thinking Columbus would win tonight since they lost in Calgary and Edmonton. That's possible. They're angry. You won't like them when they're angry. There's Suter with the second shot on goal for the Canucks at the 6:18 mark of the first period. Brutal. Everyone let's clap along. They're trying to get the crowd going. Big Hog, upgraded Big Hog, sell the team, trade the players, and get a freaking shot, please. Calvin, Big Mac, question mark. Jacob Cozy, yo, I got here. What's going on? Canucks have 2 shots, and it's 6 minutes left to go in the first, Jacob. So, not great. They're losing. The Columbus Blue Jackets have 2 goals, and the Canucks have 2 shots. So we're playing like NHL 25 type stuff here on rookie mode. Garland came back to break up a play, which is good to see. Preventing the... oh, my goodness. Yeah, the Canucks look disjointed right now, to be honest, Jacob. I'm not going to lie to you. Gary Wiseman, there's a hockey game going on. Ha! Thanks, Gary. For a second there, I thought you were Jake's Takes Hockey. There's a hockey game going on tonight. That's exactly what Jake would say if he was here. But I bet you Jake's at work right now, poor son of a gun. So I think they could practice virtually on reissued Ataris. Yeah, that might be how they prepared for this game with the way it's going. Heinen with a shot blocked. Yeah, 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Another shot. 11 shots now. Desharnais getting into it. Okay, we're going to a commercial break. I'm going to quickly grab some hockey cards for Jason. Okay, since the Canucks are losing, I feel like I want to get some cards out here. So this is not, I've got more cards, but this is like, I've got like a hockey binder here. Just make sure you guys can see this properly. My old last name there. Hockey cards with a little weird face on it. So this is the first page here. See if I can get some. So yeah, Trevor Linden. Couple of Trevor Lindens there on the top here. Actually, that's 3 Trevor Lindens right across the top. Can you tell he's my favorite player? You got the Canucks Flying Skate, the OG one there. It's got team facts on it. A couple of Kirk McLean's there. Kirk McLean there. There's another McGillney card. That's not my signed one. That's just his regular card. And then it looks like I got another McGillney right here. Cliff Ronning. The original Connor Garland, Cliff Ronning. Then on the back side, I've got them double-sided. So this is the, I guess I just, as a child, I was like, these are the Canucks that I want to have featured. That's Jurke Lumi there. You got Igor Larionov. And then, what's this one here? Oh, that's Jurke Lumi. Here we go. Another Jurke Lumi. Yeah, and then there's some Quebec Nordiques. Look at that. That's Guy Lafleur. Mike Ricci. Joe Sakic. Burnaby Joe. Oh, yeah, and then there's Kay Whitmore, Pavel Bure. And then who's this right here? Wendell Clark playing for the Nordiques. Just a couple of the cards there. Back underway. Blue Jackets win another face-off. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Puck goes all the way around the boards and down the ice. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. There's only one team playing, yes. Apparently, we needed Jake's Takes Hockey to let the Canucks know that there was, in fact, a hockey game tonight. Big Mac at Calvin Charlie Calvin 999 Charlie. We are the comeback kings. We good. Just longing them into a false sense of security, eh? Brock Besser at center ice. Dumps it in deep. DeBrusk skates in to collect it. He loses the puck on a poke check. And then Columbus quickly collects and carries it out of the zone. It's hard to get shots when you never have the puck. Oh my gosh. Columbus player manages to get the wraparound. DeBrusk just past the Canucks blue line, loses the puck. Columbus collects it and makes a pass, and they're back in the zone for another shot. Oh, it gets blocked. 3:48 left to go in the first period. Ranch from behind the net. Can't get the puck on a good forecheck from Columbus. Joshua standing on the half boards, not moving his feet. Puck goes all the way behind the Canucks net. See if Garland can do something, because Garland's probably the only one who usually skates hard. Oh, and then it goes off Myers' skate. Oh my goodness. Lankinen getting all caught up. Oh, Jacob, we need another. We just almost beat Mini. Something needs to change. Yeah, Lankinen now has made 12 saves on 14 shots. We lose tonight, we out of a playoff spot. Is that true? I don't know if that's actually true. Maybe it is. Is that because Edmonton and Calgary both won? It looks like Desharnais just took a puck off the ankle. Jacob Cozy, I'd be so mad if I was at the game. Yep. And can you imagine after you leave the game, you're going to have to deal with all the Taylor Swift fans coming out of their thing too? and the amount of money you had to spend on parking and oh my goodness. Being downtown right now would be wild. Hey, Dobby, come on over here. Come here. Oh my goodness, Dobby just kicked the light. Lankinen sends another one to the corner. Oh my goodness. Nobody took the guy. The Columbus Blue Jacket just skates all the way down the slot, gets a pass right out front and gets a perfect shot, like an amazing chance, because all the Canucks are just looking at the dude behind the net. Brutal. Somebody needs to do better. Bluger, that's your man. Turn your butt around. I'm getting angry now. You won't like me when I'm angry. I might need a smoke. I quit a week and a half ago. Oh no, don't smoke. I quit it a bunch of times in my life. I'm clean and sober now off the cigarettes. It's worth it. Cigarettes are bad for you. Don't do it, Calvin. Agreed. I concur. The Canucks won a couple times that way. Yep. Just squeaking it out. Coming back from the depths of despair. Can Columbus get 20 shots this period? Ratu collects it, puts it out to Heinen. Heinen back to Ratu. Tried to slide it down low. Columbus blocks that and then puts the puck down the ice. But must have been one of the players who played curling, because that was perfectly weighted, so there was no icing. You'll love to see it. Even though it was Columbus, I still hate the rule, you know? Jacob Cozy, it's about doing the same thing over and over again. Yep. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity, right? That's what they say. Gary Wiseman, I have no recollection of that, Jay. My memory is all fuzzy around the lockout era. And so it's like, me too. Cause chaos. Oh, big hog. Causing chaos when I went to get my hockey cards. Jason, sweet. Love old wax. Yeah. Bunch of ones in there. I've got all the different teams in there. I think this is essentially my, this has got like all like the big players from the time. So it's a whole bunch of different teams. It's not just Canucks. There's like Maple Leafs and Jets and all that kind of stuff in here. New York Rangers, Islanders, Detroit. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch. So we'll do more show and tell as we go on. Captain Ovs. Loved Cliff. Yeah, Cliff was great. Rod, I got lots of those sitting in a box in storage. I got signed Linden Huge card too. I had to send in for it on the early days of the internet. That's cool. What's happened? 51.7 seconds left to go in the first period, and the Canucks still only have 2 shots. Bluger going out again. Learn the rules. Huge thank you. They look awesome. You're very welcome, Jason. Big Hog, learn the rules. Big Mac, hi, from Zach. Blackhot was my last name at birth, but didn't grow up with it. Yeah, I changed my name when I got married. Rather than my wife taking my name, we decided to create our own name. So we ended up choosing Holiday. We went through like a dozen different names. We were talking about doing like a tree as our last name. So maybe we'll go through the spreadsheet that I made about how we decided on our last name sometime. That might be fun. Big Mac, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Big Mac. And then somebody did. Look at that. It worked, Big Mac. 5 seconds left. Fantilli with another shot. Horn sounds. 17 shots for Columbus in that period. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. First intermission. Thank God the first period's over, because the Canucks did not look great. in that period. But let's get the man on the line so we can chat about what the heck we just saw. All right. Pretty much par for the course for the Canucks when it comes to first periods. Not great when you have the same amount of shots as the other team has goals, but maybe there are some ups in that period that I didn't see, and maybe Dustin can figure those out for us. But let's bring him on. Tell me you got an up. Tell me you got an up, buddy.
Oh man. I've seen teams suck before, but we're the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked right now.
So like we need to maybe we just get relocated to Quebec or something, or like who we be on the anniversary of Green and Benning's firing. Maybe we should get the whole team fired, or
can we just play the rest of the season on the freaking road? Like, what the hell? Seriously, I don't understand the lack of fire. I don't understand why these guys aren't ready to play in front of a home crowd. I don't understand why our home crowd isn't ready to get these guys fired up. It's just so many things that drive me absolutely up the wall.
I mean, even Garland didn't look like he had any fire in him, and that's concerning because if there's anyone on this team that ends up with fire, it's Connor Garland, right?
Yeah, Lankinen looked lost out there, losing his crease early. We just, as a complete team from top to bottom, look completely disjointed. And, 14 of 19 games playing from behind. Yeah, Miller's not in the lineup right now. He's one of those guys we always look to get the team fired up when he's motivated and channeling his emotion the right way. But when that guy's not in your lineup, you got to look to the coaches to find somebody to get the team going. And sooner or later, you got to start questioning Tocchet and his ability to get this team ready to play hockey. And I know it's not something anyone wants to talk about because he won the Jack Adams last year, but when you have as much talent as we have in the lineup, it cannot fall on Miller to be the reason that we are or are not playing well. It has to fall on someone, and unfortunately, right now, I'm looking at Tocchet.
Well, and even like today, like we were doing the lineup to start the day, and they moved Ratu to the wing and then had Sasson come in, but Ratu's been like one of the best face-off guys, so it's like a complete head scratcher as to like what the logic is there. Are they like, what could be the logic behind moving Ratu to the wing? Is it free him up to be more offensive?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think right now, even Tocchet is at a loss. I think he's reaching and grabbing. I mean, you saw right at the end of the period there, he stopped Höglander from going out on the ice and sent Joshua out with Bluger and Sherwood. I mean, even he's at a loss. I'd be really curious to be a fly on the wall in that intermission right now. If he's not tearing a strip off of those guys for that effort, I don't know what it's going to take.
Peeling the paint
two
off
shots,
the walls.
Yeah, two shots on goal in a period in the NHL is inexcusable. I don't care what team you are. I don't care what team you're playing against. There's absolutely no reason for that other than they just aren't ready to play.
I mean, you even think that the Canucks have Thatcher Demko sitting on the bench. You feel like that might even be something that might get the team fired up. Like, and you saw them in the warm-up. You saw everyone stoked to have him on the ice. Like, how come that doesn't get them going? Are we even at a point now where maybe you look at, heck, let's just throw Demko in for the second period here?
Well, I mean, if we get further behind, I mean, why not throw him in for the last half of the game? Get him some reps because he might as well get some work in because the rest of the team isn't.
Well, I was even, I can't remember who said it in chat earlier, but they're like, depending on what the score is, like, I would not be shocked to see the Canucks have Thatcher Demko come in for at least the third period. Maybe if they're up by a lot or down by a lot, maybe you would see him come in and play that third period, just get that couple minutes in.
Possibly. I mean, it'd be nice to see him in the game for sure, but yeah, I just we got to get our feet moving. It's inexcusable, and I don't really have anything. I started off very early in the period. I wrote, it's good the defense is activating early and keeping the puck in the offensive zone, and that was about for 3 minutes, and then it just evaporated.
Well, even on that, it wasn't even a goal, but like near the end of the period there, you had the Bluger line out, and then the Columbus guy all alone behind the net. Neither one of the defensemen goes to him, and the other Columbus player skates right down the slot. Bluger's got his back to the guy, and he gets an amazing chance. That it could have easily have been 3-0 there, and they would have had more goals than the Canucks have shot. So nobody's watching what they need to be watching. Nobody's in the right position, and like you said, the biggest thing is nobody's moving their feet. Everyone's just standing around.
And it's the same stale breakout every time. We saw it about 4 or 5 times in a row. One player skates up the middle, just over the blue line, dumps it to the wing, and we take an attempt at a shot from about 20, 30 feet out instead of driving to the net or, getting it to the middle. Everything's perimeter, everything's outside. Even DeBrusque had a chance to drive the net, and instead his mental programming is to go around the back of the net. Because of all this structure that they're being forced to play. None of them are playing on instinct, and you can see it. Everyone is trying to do something, and it's not working. They just need to play hockey, and they need to stop thinking and get the puck to the net. And I don't know what it is, and for me, that falls on coaching. Like, these guys are being overcoached at this point.
Yeah. Well, even on that first goal, you saw Brandstrom didn't have his check. It was the same thing. He was watching the guy behind the net. Cole Sillinger makes a good pass to the opposite side. And then the guy he passed to is wide open because Brandstrom's watching the guy behind the net rather than turning around and looking at the play to see what he should be doing, right?
Yep, exactly.
Moving on to the next topic, it kind of makes me wonder why we sent Jonathan Lekermacki down with the problems that we're having with shots. Because yes, with Philip Hronek going on LTIR, they called up Lekermacki, McWard, and Sasson back up. And then they now again today with the activation of Thatcher Demko sent down Lekermacki and Cole McWard. Why is Sasson still up here if you have a guy like Lekermacki who's a shooting machine?
Well, I think some of it has to do with cap gymnastics. You sent me that article there by Canuck Army about the LTIR and how accrual works and performance bonuses and this, that, and the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it has to do with the activation of Demko today. They had to clear a roster spot for him because they haven't sent She Loves down yet. So there's a bit of that sort of thing going on, but I do hear what you're saying. Sasson being up, he's a little more defensively responsible, can play in a little more fourth line role than Lekermacki.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really understand it. Like you said, we need those offensive minded players that are shoot first mentality because boy oh boy, could we use some of that.
So let's quickly just break down all those roster moves. Like I said, I sent you that article. So they put Philip Hronek in LTIR. And then they called up Lekermacki, Cole McWar, and Sasson. And then they still had Demko and JT Miller on designated as non-roster players, and then Derek Forbert on injury reserve, which essentially meant that after all of that, they were $8,000 above the cap at that point, right? And they have to be cap compliant before they go into a game. So what does that actually mean when it comes to all this talk of gymnastics and like trying to accrue more cap space when it comes up to the trading deadline?
So basically what it means is that if you have a player going to LTIR, you can't accrue cap space in the sense of adding a player later in the year. What happens is the LTIR cap relief is to allow you to bring in a player at a higher contract dollar figure and still ice a competitive team. So it's basically like advanced calculus nowadays with the people who are keeping track of the cap and the moves that are necessary to maximize the dollars we can get out of it. I don't keep a watch league wide on microtransactions, so I'm unsure if other GMs are doing the same sort of thing by calling up guys, sending them down on off days and that sort of stuff. But there's definitely some major ins and outs that this crew has taken under their under the way they do things, and I mean, hopefully we see a benefit with a trade at the trade deadline that helps us push towards a deep playoff run.
Yeah, I think the most layman's term way to explain LTIR that I've seen is rather than thinking about if you have a tank of water, that's your whole salary cap. LTR is not taking a big scoop out of that water and taking it to the side, is actually getting a bigger tank. So you actually get on top of the cap space that you already have. So now if the Canucks wanted to, they could trade for a player that would be the same dollar amount as Philip Hronek, but technically they would still be whatever that is above the cap, whatever he's making, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four Nations Cup. They finally announced all the rosters off of all the 4 teams, announced it together on Wednesday. Was there anything that stood out for you amongst the 4 teams rosters? Anything that surprised you?
There were a few surprises for sure. I think most notably Connor Bedard being left off of the Canada team, given that, you know, he is that number 1 draft pick, generational type talent. He's supposed to kind of take the mantle as McDavid gets older. He's the next guy. So you would have thought from a marketing standpoint, he would have been in there. Granted, it's a pretty deep pool of forwards to pull from for Canada. And also there were, 6 spots already spoken for way back in June of this year. So a little surprised by that. Obviously on the blue line, there's some omissions. Oilers fans will tell you right away that Evan Bouchard should probably be on the team, but I tend to disagree with
we both
their
are on the
assessments of
same page
his.
for that. He's terrible defensively.
Yeah, like it's not surprising that he's not on there. He's a power play merchant. He feeds off of McDavid and Draisaitl big time. So, but 2 major omissions of guys that are having really big seasons this year. I noticed on US were Cole Caulfield and Tage Thompson, who aren't really going to hurt you either way. But given how deep the US talent pool is right now, with the U.S. national development team and that sort of stuff. Not really surprising that there were some big names left off of that team.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously for the Canucks, they ended up with Lankinen. And it looks like they even have, like you said, they might have Lankinen as the starter on that Finnish team, because the way they had the roster posted, it looked like they had him slotted in as a starter. Pettersson playing for Sweden. And then you got JT Miller. It looks like they slotted him in as kind of like the 13th forward on that roster. Probably just waiting to see what happens with him. And then, I mean, I was going to say I'm surprised Demko didn't get the nod, but then again, they have probably 3 guys that could win the Vezina on their team anyways without him there. So, and who knows what's going on with his knee.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still a little sad they didn't get the Gargoyle on there, but like you said, they're a very deep team. And then with the Bedard thing, it almost, wasn't it the Olympics where Sidney Crosby was in his rookie year and Sidney Crosby ended up getting left off of a roster for a Team Canada? I can't remember. Maybe Jay Bocott, you can do the research for me. I'm pretty sure Sidney Crosby got left off of a Canadian roster, which gives me a very similar vibe to what they did to Bedard here. It might just be a Team Canada thing where they're looking to have the veterans out there.
Yeah, for sure. And also, it would have been nice to see Marc-Andre Fleury get the nod for the goalies. Just in his last season as the last hurrah, give the guy a little shot there. But obviously, Sam Montembeault having a great season so far in Montreal, so definitely played his way onto that team, which is great accomplishment for him.
As a side note, I don't know if anyone saw Kevin BX's predictions for the goaltenders for Canada. He had Luongo and Fleury on his list as predicted goalies for Canada, which was quite hilarious because it's BX and he does what he wants.
Absolutely.
So yesterday was the 3-year anniversary of Jim Benning and Green being fired from the Canucks. It seems like a longer time than 3 years ago because so much has changed. When you go back and think about that era of the Benning Green specifically, what do you think was kind of the biggest failure between the two of them when it came to the Canucks?
I think it was miscommunication with what was required on the ice. Green was pretty handcuffed with the teams that he was being given, and some big anchor contracts with players that weren't used to playing in a environment where there's so much scrutiny, and became huge underperformers. Basically the claim to fame for Benning was overpaying and overstaying the welcome. So, you know, given the mess that the new regime was handed, it does feel like a lot longer time because of the accomplishments that Alvin and Rutherford and Tocchet have been able to make already, with some of the anchor contracts they were able to offload early, some of the sneaky little signings and the diamonds in the rough that they've been able to find through smart trades or smart signings. And, it brought stability back to the organization that had been lacking since, the 2011 Cup run.
If you had to pick Benning's biggest blunder, what out of all of we got a big list, so it might be hard to pick, but if you had to pick his worst signing or worst trade, what would you say was Benning's biggest mistake?
The biggest mistake,
yeah,
was drafting Ole Ulevi ahead of Matthew Tkachuk.
Yep, I can agree with that. And we all saw the result of that. Ole Ulevi laying in the corner like he was dead at the Canucks training camp.
I can excuse all of the contracts. I can excuse all of the trades. But that draft pick is the one thing that will always stick in my mind, especially after seeing what Tkachuk has accomplished in Florida. He's that player that you would love to have on your team, and God, would I love to see him in a Canucks jersey right now.
Yeah, he'd look really good on a line with Pettersson, I think.
Oh, would he ever?
Yeah, I think the only one that maybe comes close for me was the Louis Eriksson signing. Was because it was so much money, and upfront, and it was based off of essentially the World Championship, where Eriksson had played with the Sedins and looked really good. And anyone can look really good beside the Sedins, but it's also a completely different style of hockey. And to sign him so long term, I mean, literally the dude showed up and scored on his net to start, right? Like, it doesn't get much worse than that. So I would say, outside of that, Ole Ulevi, I would say that the Louis Eriksson is probably the worst thing that Benning ever did.
Oh, absolutely. It was signing a guy to play with a couple older veterans, and they had this run in a world championship that was years earlier when they were much younger players. And so it just was not a well-advised contract signing for sure. That's definitely a high second on my list.
Can the Canucks get more than 2 shots in this period?
Good Lord, I hope so.
We will chat just briefly about the Abbott Canucks. Let's hang on to that for the post-game show. And let's all cross our fingers and hope they have a better showing in the second period.
I mean, if they don't, Tocchet's face might actually turn the color of his tie.
But you will note they did update Tocchet's face in NHL 25, so it doesn't look like Dr. Phil anymore. So,
oh, great! they took away the cul-de-sac. Eh?
Yeah. That's right. All right, brother. We'll talk to you in the post game.
Sounds good. Go Canucks.
Cool. Just back underway. Second period has begun. Canucks are in the offensive zone. Surprise, surprise. Got the Bluger line out to start again. 1943, 42, 41, 40, 39, 37. Juleson with a shot wide. Second period underway. At least they started the Big Hog. Benning was with the Bruins in 2011. I believe so, yep. So kind of similar situation. Oh, yeah, we got beat by the team, so maybe we should sign their GM or coach or sign their captain. Mark Messier 2.0. Mike Keenan 2.0. Matt, in the chat, watching from the future. Guy with I thought this was the Taylor Swift concert sign show on TV. Yep. Pettersson taking a penalty. There he is. There's the man. What's up, YouTube? Jake's takes in the chat. Oh no. Man's having trouble getting up. Did somebody step on his hand, maybe? Oh, the Canucks with 3 shots. Did you get a cut on the thumb? Can't tell if he's got hitchhiker's thumb or if he's just like actually broke his thumb there, or like who's got a hitchhiker's thumb? It just bends back. Who's got the biggest hitchhiker? See, I think that one's actually more. What do you think? Or they're about the same, maybe. So Columbus now 17 shots, getting the first power play of the game. The Canucks win the faceoff, and then Susie dumps it down the ice. Crazy how Benning won a cup. So you have to remember that when Benning was with Boston, he was actually the head scout. So he wasn't the GM of Boston. Because who was the actual GM? Because it was kind of like a dynamic duo. Because Benning didn't make the actual decisions. He had someone on top making the decisions. Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Yeah, that was another terrible signing. A swing and a miss by Columbus. Refs getting berated by the crowd at Rogers Arena. Blocked in front. Canucks collect the puck, get it to the blue line, but can't get it out. So Columbus recollects the puck, keeps control. Then Suter does well to pressure the man at the point. And the Canucks just try and get it out. They manage to get it out just over the blue line. Brock back in offside. Susie get into it with Monahan. Now Juleson's getting into it. Suter's in there. The boys gather for a chat. Getting some fire in this game now. Canucks are not happy. At least they're showing like they actually want to be here now. Faceoff will come outside of the blue line now because Columbus came down to join the shenanigans. I actually like that rule. So if there's any kind of shenanigans happening in the zone, Susie gives Monahan a shove. Monahan cross-checks Susie. Juleson cross-checks Monahan. And then everyone gathers. Just rubbing each other's faces. Getting weird up here. Sounds like a little cute computer company. ALL, laugh out loud. Paper is kind of tired. Welcome, Paper. Did you just wake up from a nap? What, really? Pasta? Also OEL. If they don't quit, the OEL contract has screwed for a bit, yeah. Could have drafted Pasta, yep. Yeah, Paper's yawning in the chat. Yeah, it looks like he's got a dislocated thumb is what they're saying. Guys, I was sleeping for 20 minutes. Yeah, that would mess you up. Sleeping for 20 minutes? Jake's saying hi to Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Jake, stick together. Myers broke it up. And the Canucks, it's chaos. There's some scattered hockey happening. But the Canucks managed to get the puck down the ice. Sleepy Paper. Paper's talking in the third person. Jacob Cozy, happy to see Jacob. WW, there's been a lot of rough stuff. Yep. The trip, as much as Provolov has given him how awkwardly he slid into the boards after EP40 had tripped him, gone to this Columbus Blue Jackets dressing room, has put the Canucks down, and then there, yeah, so. Now Pettersson out of the box. Canucks skate in. Long pass to Joshua out front. Oh, to the side of the net. Susie just trying to just hug you. He just wants to tell you that he loves you, man. I love you, man. And he just gives him a big old bear hug. Jacob Cozy, nice to see you. No, you're not. Good to see you, buddy. So there it is. Another shot by the Canucks. Oh, and it just goes wide of the net. Looks like it went off of the goalie, off of the defenseman, and then just wide of the net. And then I think it was Pedersen shoveling the puck to the front of the net. Why the pass? Because we don't want to shoot the puck. Shooting the puck doesn't get you goals, Dustin. That's not how hockey works. Oh, wait. That is how hockey works. Pedersen bringing the puck to the front of the net, wrap around, gets a good shot off. Nice Canucks scoring chance, but Merlikin shut the door. Paragolf Pro putting the Canuck Trevor Linden Sparker smile in chat. Trevor, why are they not shooting the puck? Can you tell me? You're the smartest man I've ever met. Now you don't know. Even Trevor Linden doesn't know why they ain't shooting the puck. Besser scores! There it is! See, that's what they wanted to do! They just wanted to lull them into sense of security, but the Canucks score! On the fourth shot of the game! The Vancouver Canucks put the puck in the net. Brock Besser! 2-1 Canucks! Win the face-off. Over to Hughesy. Hughesy skates it around, and then out front to, yeah, there it is. Hughes to Besser. Besser in the face-off dot with a shot through a crowd. Merzlinkin probably never even saw it. What a shot, too. Right through a couple of people. That might even gone through the Columbus Fabro's legs. Canucks 2-1. 2-1. Besser's first. Bang. Goal, boom, yes sir. Zachary, 2-1, let's go. Jay Bacot, goal. Big Hog, yup. 3 shots has been one of these games, huh? Yeah, 3 shots, and on the 5th shot, they score. Matt's like, woo! After injury, Big Hog with a goal emoji in the chat. Vancouver. Paper putting a goal emoji in chat. Canucks have woken up. David W. Besser scores, having the Canucks Columbus Blue Jackets lead to 2-1. The Brock Star is back. Laugh out loud. Lankinen with another save, keeping it a 2-1 game. Canucks now have more shots in this period in the first 4.5 minutes than they did in the entire period previous. Calvin, let's go. Paper, boom. Calvin putting the goal emoji in chat. Mike Torrance like, thank God. Thank me. Drew using the goal emoji. You'll love to see it. Brock, the Brock Star Besser. Big Hog. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, that was good. Was that Brandstrom? Brandstrom read that one well. It's Brock Lesnar. Laugh out loud. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. And then Big Hog's like, I think Merge Lincoln's going to get the shutout. Wave. Woo! Paper. Brock the Brock. Big Hog putting the wave in chat. And the wave in chat. Now the Canucks are 3 people deep on the forecheck. And then Corrali just comes in and sprays Lankinen with an ice shower. Woo! Woo! Jake's takes with a wave and chat. Most wins this season. 12 wins this season. So he's got the 5th most wins in the entire NHL. Wild. Big Mac, on a positive note, we got Caribou's permission to show their product on stream. Yeah. Big Mac reached out to Caribou and wanted to make sure that it was all right to show their product on the stream. And they actually got back to him and said they were enjoying what we did on the stream and told us to keep up the good work. So Big Mac and Snicker will be joining us during the Florida game for a second period segment. So stay tuned for that. Dakota Joshua should scored that. Yeah, he should have. Let my hair grow out, kids. Did you notice? Getting all fuzzy. Blocked by Pedersen, and then, oh, the ref's in the way, and the chaos ref is like, get out of my way, ref. Besser misses the pass, goes down low. DeBrusk intercepts it, but no one's there to support him. Puck comes out to the blue line where Myers collects it over down to DeBrusk on the half boards into the front of the net. Pedersen tried to tip it. I don't think that one got to the front of the net. Now the Canucks have 6 shots, but I feel like that one's about to get taken away from them. Besser in, using his body to shield the puck to the front of the net on the backhand. Hughes slashes his stick, and his stick breaks. Now it's a 3-on-1 down low. Oh my goodness. And then it looks like Desharnais tipped that one wide. Hughes still defending without a stick. Petey, give Hughes your stick, bro. I think I have a Dobby hair on my nose. Oh yeah, it's a Dobby hair. Yeah, there's Dobby fur. I had a Dobby fur in my mustache, and it was just like 12:24 left to go in the first. Somebody just took a penalty. Big Hog. Jake knows what's up. Papers in doing the wave in chat. Zach's doing the wave in chat. Jake's like, yes, sir. Merzlikin thinks he's Saros. Yeah, Hachiko Brock scored. Goal, 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 goal. Lankinen trying to act like Demko. Big Hog, yup, he is. Hashtag you love to see it. The number's going up. Get a new stick for dobbling. Dobbling. Is that a nickname for Dobby? Dobby. Okay, let's end this chat, this poll here too. 66% of you are saying that Miller is the best face-off man. So we'll get the answer to this question in the second intermission. It's coming up in the second intermission. I've created a spreadsheet, and it's wild. Believe you me, it's wild. I'll give you a little sneak preview of it. Look at this nonsense. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can see this. Yeah, this is the spreadsheet I'm going to be. This is the raw data. So here's all the stats. And it goes all the way down here. Look at all this crazy nonsense that's happening. Isn't it wild? And then I have another thing that takes all the data and compiles it into another list. And that formulates it into different things. And then I have to break down all the, like the total time on ice. So this is the total time on ice in minutes. And it breaks it down into hours, minutes, and seconds. And then it does all this math for me. And I got all these other stats. And then that gets broken down and it comes out nice and neat like this. So we're going to see this in the second intermission. But here's our sneak preview. It goes from raw data to reformatted into a sortable chart. Desharnais taking an interference call. Back to the bar. There's your sneak preview. Canucks through 24 games. Luger jumps the gun there. Loses the faceoff. Desharnais interference call. Columbus threw their second power play of the game. Looks like one of the Columbus players just got hit in front of the net by his own player's shot. Oh, good job by Juleson. He blocked the pass, and then he managed to stay on his feet and get the puck down the ice. No, we got another penalty, right? Yep. Charlie, get a pen? No. Desharnais. Burrow. Lankinen was being super aggressive there for a second. Hachiko with the logo change again. Oh my God, Hachiko. No, not yet. Hughes got slashed. Actually, Hughes slashed Jacob. Hughes slashed the guy and broke his own stick, so that's why he didn't get a call. He's actually lucky he didn't get called on that. Yeah, it's a new name for Dobby. Dobby has so many names. Dobberton, Bubby. Sometimes I call him Babushka. What's going on? Chaos. Shush, Jake. Zach, poll voters, can Leafs win tomorrow? Nope. No Maple Leaf polls in the chat. These zebras are crazy. Where's Hachiko? Hachiko's working on some homework. Where's Dobby? Dobby's having a nap. Jake's takes. I had changed it in mobile where I didn't have my normal profile pic. Yeah. Big Hog stole Dobby. Nerd. There, I'm back to my normal. There it is. Yeah, Hachiko updating it. New nickname for Dobby, Dobbling. Dobbling. Equals dumplings. Okay, so if Dobby was a dumpling, he'd be a dobbling. Desharnais out of the box on a breakaway. Desharnais probably on his first breakaway ever in his whole NHL career. And then Columbus ices the puck because they're a bunch of fools and they don't know the rules. I don't think the Blue Jackets got a single shot on that power play. Big Hog just subbed to Hachiko. Thank you, Big Hog. I love you. Love you too. AJ Duelist went to Survivor Series last weekend. Easily the number one event. Number one event I've attended. I actually found out that in the end, Lankinen is theirs. Actually got another tunnel entrance, and those seats are removable. Huh. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of the seats they can actually move out. Because don't they have like? Do they do the? By the way, AJ Duelis, welcome back. Nice to see you. Did you hear the JT Miller chant while you were there? JT Miller. And then the Columbus ices the puck again. Big Hog putting the rule book in chat. Maybe we can get them a copy. Oh. Paper. I think Spahn should come back. Or Zaddy. I don't want either one of those back. Wifey and husband. You should get married. And Big Hog's like, yes, we should. And then she goes, who's the wife? Canucks are reacting again to Hughes getting dumped. Why are they going to commercial, man? There's shenanigans happening. The boys are gathering for a chat. Big Hog has claimed being the wife. Hachiko want to have the wedding at Rogers Arena? Heck yes. I would love to see that. I've got a bunch of wedding flowers left over from my wedding that we could use. Paper also getting a copy of the rule book out there. AJ. Yeah, random JT Miller chant during the main event twice. Yeah. Canucks were on a long road trip and all the fans in the stands were like, man, we just need to cheer. I seriously have Dobby for all over my face right now. When you live with an Aussie Shepherd, you constantly have fur up in your grill. Saw Demko. Yeah, there he was, having fun on the bench. Good to see him on the bench. Is it weird that I'm more excited to see Demko sit on the bench than most people are excited to see Taylor Swift? Big Hog, copy of the rulebook. Hachiko, you know how the PWHL has the first married duo in the same team? That's going to be me and Big Hog. Yeah, the first married couple playing on any NHL team. Hachiko and Big Hog hockey. You'll love to see it. Does that mean, can we get... do you think Major Tau can be the officiant? AJ Jules, it felt really felt like a different venue with the overhaul of the WWE app. We'll be right back after this commercial break, folks. Russ, is in fact turning into Dobby himself as we speak. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'm literally just growing Dobby fur out of my face now. Demko makes me smile. W, favorite player. If he leaves the Canucks, I think I would follow. Jager Cozy pulls a Hachiko and just jumps ship. Canucks are now up to 7 shots in the game. So that means they've had 5 shots in the period, which is still only single digits, but I think Columbus only has 3 shots in this period so far. So the Canucks are actually out shooting Columbus right now in this period, surprisingly. Sillinger with a shot, another save by Lankinen. Yeah, the shots are actually 5-5 in this period right now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Now Columbus has... No, that was their 5th shot. So now the shots are tied in this period. 9 minutes left to go in the second period. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Hashtag pulling a Hachiko. Should I clickbait my video and say he's back? You absolutely should. This is, I'll set it up for you, Jake. He's back. And then you cut to him just literally sitting on the bench. And then follow it up with all of Lankinen's saves back to back. Oh, look at that. Major Tao showing up. Gifting a sub. Thank you, Major Tao. I appreciate you. Santa Claus has arrived. Gifting a sub to Freddie, who's watching in chat. Congratulations, Freddie. You just got a free membership from Major Tao. Dino DZ in the chat. Good job, men. Big Hog saying Santa. Paper saying W. Ooh. Garland cuts across. Suter with a shot gets deflected into the corner. Freddie. Oh my God, I might actually do that, Russell. Dino DZ in the chat. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. +1 Dobby treat. Yep. Oh, looks like mom's gonna give Dobby his dinner early. Oh my God, Thatcher Demko turns 29 on Sunday. If they don't start him, then the organization is a bunch of douchebags. Brock Besser blocks a pass on the half boards. The Canucks can't get control of the puck. Let's see how this first line does out in the defensive zone, because they did struggle against Minnesota a bit there. A little lacrosse style pass out to center ice by Besser. Batting the puck out of the air all the way down to Columbus zone. Dobby getting his dinner. Paper wants you to give him dinner, Dobby. Gifted memberships. Give effed memberships, says Zach. I was wondering where at Freddy was. Now we know his precise location and intent. At Freddy. Thanks for watching, Freddy. I will always say, we always talk about all the people getting revealed. Oh, Sherwood to the front of the net, and then Shesterkin, not Neshurkin. Merzlikins. Merzlikins covers the puck in the crease. Yeah, so every time Major Tao gifts a sub, a lot of time it goes to people. And like a guy like Freddie who's watching the stream, you don't have to be in the chat. Sometimes it's fun just to watch. Some people just like watching. So Freddie, I appreciate you watching. But now, Freddie, if you want, you can join the members only chat, which will be happening later this month. Ooh, Tyler Myers shoots the puck. It might have gone off Sherwood's foot. Hoglander battling on the half boards. Hughes collects it at the blue line, gets it down low. Luger skates in. Sherwood tries to throw a hit and misses. Blue Jackets come in with some speed. Stick save by Lankinen. And then Lankinen makes a save and smothers the puck immediately. Whoo! Hachiko, I want to know Mater Tao's net worth. Big Hog Hockey, he's a bank robber. Major Tao's just running around like this. Give me all your money, punk. Is that a good dinner, Dobberton? Yeah? Was that tasty? Does your mom love you? He licks his bowl all across the floor. Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. Coconuts glow. AJ Duels, I'd rather start Demmer against a weaker team like the Blues. But it's his birthday. Big Hog Hockey. Tao, that's creepy. Hachiko, by the way, Mrs. Gorner, if you are out there, how much for the my orchid blanket with love, Hachiko? Yeah, anyone who's a member, I posted in the community chat. My mom made a blanket with orcas on it. Here, well, since everyone has had a chance to look at it, where did I have that? Let's see if I can find it here. Oh my goodness, my computer's like, no, I don't want you to find the picture of the blanket. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, there it is. There you go. There's a picture of the orchid blanket my mom made. This is what she made for my my sister back in the day. I'll find out if my mom can make them for you guys. You never know. Yeah, that's the other thing with the memberships. You get a little bit more access. I post some. Oh, Garland, blue attire there, which you don't see very often. Now Columbus coming in, blocked by Susie diving across. And Joshua gets the puck to center. Lankinen makes another good save. Columbus up to 25 shots. Canucks are now stuck on 7. Juleson. Austin Reese coming in to try and fight someone. He's going to take his team off the power play probably. Yeah, good job, Austin Reese. Now you don't get a power play. You fool. Yep, good job, you idiot. And Juleson's just laughing at him now. So Juleson hit a guy. And then Austin Reese comes running in and drops his gloves. Let's see what the hit looks like. Van Riemsdyk in front of the net, tripping over the goalie. Susie blocks it with a stick. It hits his stick and then goes off his shins. Oh, and then... Oh, it was a high sticking on Joshua, and then Juleson hit the guy afterwards. And then Austin Reese came in and was like... Ah! Hachiko, I'm $. Calvin, I'd throw Demko in the thick of it, and everybody knows it. Big Hog. I think Big Hog is in the think of it. In the thick of it. In the thick of it. Big Hog, sorry at Freddy. I'm totally joking. Big Hog, sure. Dobby, give me dumplings because Demko's playing on Sunday. What are you talking about? That wasn't a fight. He didn't even drop his gloves. Juleson did not even drop his gloves. Oh, yeah, no, Juleson got some punches in. Okay. So Juleson managed to get one glove off, so he did fight. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not too big to admit when I'm wrong. I think it's amazing how there are always people in here that don't say hi. It's totally cool, but I wish they would say hi. Calvin, dumpling is such a weird word to put in your soup, but laugh outs is good. I know, right? Never ate dumplings. You've never had dumplings? Oh my gosh. Give it to memberships. Nothing is perfect. Dude, your orca blanket is the real deal. OMG, I'll be 33, son. Zachary, let's see if the Canucks score, bro. Who's gonna get the next one for the Canucks? Please make them take my money. I want one. We'll have to get my mom on the stream sometime. 7 shots. Yep. Soon. Not son. Great reffing. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Rome. Hello, everyone. Back from dinner. How's the game? Well, the Canucks have 7 shots and 1 goal. It's been weird. Now we're at 4-on-4. Canucks really haven't looked that great. So we're 5 minutes until the second intermission, and the Canucks still only have 7 shots. So we'll see what happens here. Rod says hello. Zorro Rosario. Greetings, Russell, and everyone in the chat. Thanks for stopping by, Zorro Rosario. It's always nice to see you. Big Hog Hoggy, 25-7. Yep. Shots. Jake Stakes. Hi. Hello. Hachiko. Okay, I must return to my project. May not be back for the 3rd period. Okay, Canucks are breaking out now. Hughes coming in. Crosses over center. Oh, loses the puck and then falls in the corner. Oh, so we got tripped. So it's going to be a 4-on-3 power play for the Canucks. 4-on-3 power play for the Canucks coming up. Because Quinn Hughes got tripped. I was going to say Quinn Hughes doesn't fall down very much. Werenski gets his stick into the feet of Quinn Hughes. Then Pedersen throws a little hit. Throws another hit. So Werenski's getting a cross-checking call? Okay. I mean, I thought it was a trip, and I'll take the power play, but I don't know what that is. Canucks get a 4-on-3 power play, which I think this might be their first 4-on-3 power play of the game. So Rosario, what's shaking? Major Tao, yo, Rome, we need you to make the Canucks shoot the puck. 25-7 in favor of Columbus. Yes. Austin Reese just went down the hallway. The Canucks win the faceoff. Lots of open ice out there with a 4-on-3 power play. Quinn Hughes shoots, blocked. Oh, and then Brock Besser tries to get the puck out to a pass and then doesn't get it there. But the Canucks collect in their own zone and bring it back up the ice. And then Petey loses the puck right at the blue line. Come on, boys. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Big Mac putting $1 in the swear jar. Rum says, hello, Major Tao. Joshua, no! 17 seconds left to go in the 4-on-3. Quinn Hughes at the blue line. Move around, boys. Quinn Hughes collects the puck on the half boards and then puts it out to center ice because he's being pressured. And then instead of just kind of looking lazy, like, what is that pass? Besser, wake up, bro. Now the Canucks are giving up chances shorthanded. Seriously. Russell's getting angry. Nothing there. Connor Garland loses the puck. Suter collects the puck behind the net, puts it off the half boards. Connor Garland on the half boards. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. See if the second unit can do anything better. Connor Garland with a slap pass, tipped just wide by Joshua. Back over to Garland with a shot. That one gets blocked way up in the air, out of play. 9 seconds left to go in the power play. Canucks still only have 7 shots. They don't have a shot on the power play. Get some shots, boys. Brutal. Big Hog getting the swear jar out for Big Hog. Or Big Hog getting the swear jar out for Big Mac. Major Towel also getting the swear jar out. David W. 4-on-4. Juleson. Yeah, Juleson got one for fighting, which I didn't think was, but Drew Richards, David W. Nice to see some emotion in this game after the first period. Yeah. Fun fact, I only like spaghetti. Suter loses the faceoff. Major Tau, my team needs to shoot the puck. Rome, got every game. Can't the Canucks come out with gangbusters for once? Yep, they can't. It's not a thing. Now Columbus skates it out to center. So the Canucks didn't get a single shot on that power play. Columbus had a shot on the Canucks power play, but the Canucks didn't have a shot on the power play. I'm not angry. You're angry. This reminds me of the time when Marco Polo bought spaghetti back from China and the Italian people finally ended world hunger. Austin Reese is back now. Sillinger trying to make it look like he's going to pass it. Sneaky little guy. Sneaky little Sillinger. So the Canucks have 5 shots in this period. Oh, it's just brutal. Okay, we need Hachiko and Big Hog out there with their shovels. And not to get shots. They're just going to run around clubbing Columbus players. How about that? Maybe we can get some shots if the Columbus players are unconscious. But at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if the Canucks don't get a shot if all of the Columbus players stop playing too. Werenski's shooting it wide. Van Riemsdyk with a shot. Puck out front. Sherwood collects it and then just gives it away to the Columbus player. Fabro shoots wide off the end boards all the way down the ice. Minute left to go in the period. Bluger had an empty net. Oh, and they get into the front. Sherwood scores! Crazy bounce off the glass. The Canucks score out of nowhere. Who cares that nothing makes sense? The Canucks can't get a shot. And then all of a sudden they get another shot. 1 minute left to go in the second period. The Canucks score. Tie the game. Nothing makes sense, but we'll take it. Merzlikins tries to clear it. And then Bluger collects the puck, puts it back up to Sherwood, and Sherwood just rips it in. Merzlikin, what are you doing, bro? Love to see it. Blocked by Bluger, back to Sherwood, shot into the empty net. Canucks tie the game. 2-2, just the 8th shot of the whole game. Now that makes sense. It's 2-2. The Canucks don't even deserve it. Boom. Canucks score. Sherwood, yes. Big Hog, bang. Zachary, wow. Calvin, goal, 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 goal. Tie game, 2-2. Jacob Cozy, we should all do sober December. Major Tao is putting some Zen incense in the chat for me. Joshua gets another shot. The Canucks almost take a lead in the game. Oh my goodness. Big Hog, if you're a goaltender, goaltend. Tend the goal, yeah. Drew using the goal emoji in chat. Rome, Tocchet should penalize every player who doesn't have at least 2 shots on goal by the end of the game. Big Hog using the goal emoji. Mike Torrance, woohoo! 20% shooting percentage. Yeah, they are shooting 20%. Paper using the goal emoji. Boom! Merz Lincoln thinks he's Shelovs. 20% shooting percentage. Laugh out loud. Carson Soucy. Shot. Just tipped wide. Garland collects it. Besser with a shot to the front of the net. Blocked in front. Hughes collects the loose puck. Puts it down behind the net. DeBrusque trying to collect the puck from Owensky. Petey jigs it free. Puck gets out to Hughes at the blue line. Yeah, and that'll probably do it. Okay. Canucks get a late goal. They don't even deserve it. What a crazy sequence of events. Verzlinga must be just getting bored back there, eh? He's like, man, I'm sick and tired of sitting back here. Oh yeah, She Loves did that, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. So y'all already called me a nerd for my spreadsheets. Jason Agra, bang! Whew. Gotta collect myself for a minute there. Second intermission, 2-2. Canucks score late with like exactly a minute left to go in the second period. Columbus must be scratching their heads because it's like, well, we're leading in shots by a lot, and somehow we're still not leading in the game. Yeah, well, let's just pull it up here because you guys can actually see it here. Let's go over to it. So 2-2. Columbus score 2 in the first. Vancouver scores 2 in the second. 17 shots in the first by Columbus, 9 in the second. Canucks have 7 shots in the second period and 2 shots in the first. They got 9 in total. So if you add up all the shots, they tie Columbus, but you have to forget about the fact that they also have 17 shots. Yeah. Wild sequence of events. Yeah, Desharnais with an assist there on the Brock Besser goal too, which is good to see. Okay. So as I mentioned, I love spreadsheets. As you know, we always go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. This is not really even a spreadsheet. I just punch numbers in here. There is some cool stuff that this stuff does. So like if I change this, you know, like right here, the Canucks are playing the Jackets right now. So if I change this, they get a win tonight, boom, it updates the stats. So that's kind of like simple stuff, right? But this is the wild one that I created. This is some crazy stuff. So this is the stats for the Canucks' entire season so far. So every time you see a black line, that's a game. So, I'll show you. I'll show you my process because why not? Actually, let's see. How does this look on here? Yeah, you guys can see most of it. Okay, cool. So on Canucks.com, if you're ever on here and you want to get deep dive into the stats, so below everything, the game reports. So this is where you're going to get a lot of cool stuff. So you can get face-off comparison, you pull this up. So it's got all the information on where they took the face-offs. So for example, Pius Suter took 3 face-offs and he's 1 for 3. And then he's 2 for 3. And so in the offensive zone, he's 1 for 2 against Cole Sillinger and 0 for 1 against Kirill Marchenko, right? So lots of cool stats. Pedersen, yeah. There's other stuff too, like time on ice. So you can look up Brock Besser has now had 10 minutes and 40 seconds on the ice, right? Tons of stats. It's got all the stuff. They're playing at Rogers Arena. The game started at 7:08. This is game 422 of the entire NHL. Yeah, so stats. There's this one here, which is called the game summary. Again, it's got everyone who was on the ice. Long story short, this is the one that I use. So this is this is called the event summary. So this is essentially your like stats. So you got Brock Besser. Hopefully you guys, yeah, you can see Brock Besser. So Brock Besser has 1 goal, 1 point. He's a -1 because why not? And he's been on the ice for 10:40. Like I said, he's had 14 shifts. He's at an average shift time of 45 seconds. He's been on the power play for 1 minute, 28 seconds. Even strength, he's played 9 minutes and 12 seconds. He has 1 shot. So right now, Brock Besser is shooting at 100% shooting percentage. This is attempts that have been blocked. So Brock Besser has had 2 shots that have been blocked. He has not missed the net. Carson Soucy has missed the net twice. Garland missed the net. Brock Besser actually has 2 hits right now. He has 1 giveaway, 2 takeaways, right? So all these stats. So what I do is I copy these stats all the way down to Dakota Joshua, and then I go over to my sheet and I copy and paste them here. And then you'll see the same kind of stuff. Brock Besser, 2 goals, 2 points. He's got no plus minus, so it's a 0, so it doesn't show anything. His total time on ice for that game was 18-21, 27 shifts, average, blah, 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 blah. Right? All the way down, attempts that have been blocked, missed shots. Cool. So then what I do, and I want to show you guys something too, because Quinn Hughes is constantly breaking my sheet. So I take their total time on ice and I break it down into minutes and seconds. Their average time, minutes and seconds, power play time, minutes and seconds, blah, 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 blah. But the funny thing is, so for example here, if I go down here, so you'll notice here, I've got Quinn Hughes, and in his total time on ice, I don't actually have it here because every time Quinn Hughes plays more than 24 minutes in a game, it breaks my sheet because it immediately registered it not as a time played, but as a date. So every time you see a blank spot here, so Philip Hronek and Quinn Hughes both played more than 24 minutes in this game. So then what I have to do is I actually have to manually go in. So Philip Hronek actually ended up playing 25 minutes and 53 seconds. But since it's spreadsheet stuff, and then Quinn Hughes actually played 31 minutes and 29 seconds in the second game of the season, which is wild stuff. That's why you got 2-2-2-2-2-2. So the second game of the season here. The other thing that's happened, which is funny, is so you'll see like Danton Heinen played 17-22 here. The person inputting the stats on NHL.com messed it up and they actually put it in wrong. So 17-22 ends up registering differently, and you see the same thing with DeBrusk. So same thing, another game. So Philip Hronek, Quinn Hughes played more than 24 minutes each. Coming in at Philip Hronek played 24 minutes and 24 seconds. Quinn Hughes played 26 minutes and 29 seconds. So, and I'm pretty sure that 31 minutes and 29 seconds is the most amount of minutes played by any player in a game so far this year. But nevertheless, so this is the raw data. So then I reformat it. And so this sheet actually takes all of their stats and adds it all up. I'm trying to see, can you guys, oh, you can't see that part. But so this adds it up. So Brock Besser's played 17 games, and then it does some more crazy stuff. So it takes his total time on ice in minutes and turns it into hours and minutes. And then it takes the amount of seconds that they've played and turns that into hours and minutes and seconds. And then I add that up. So through 17 games, Brock Besser has played 5 hours and 32 seconds. He's had 375 shifts. He's got 48 seconds on average for a shift. And then this is power play time. This is shorthanded time. This is even strength time. And then it's got all of his other stats. So shots, attempted, blocks, missed shots, hits, giveaways, takeaways, block shots, face-off wins, face-off losses, face-off percentage, and something. What is this face-off percentage? I don't know. This one is. So yeah. So this sheet. So raw data, reformatted data. I'm getting way too in this, aren't I? I'm getting too excited about my own spreadsheet. So let's get into the stuff that you guys are actually going to care about. I'm going to come back and see that nobody's actually watching anymore. So this is all of the Canucks stats for the entire season, all broken down in a nice little package. So right now I have it sorted alphabetically. So the very start, we said who has got the best face-off percentage. I'm actually going to have to get rid of my face here for a second so you can see it. You might even have to go like this here. I'm going to adjust this a bit here. Let's go like this. And then we'll go like this. There we go. So you guys can see the full thing here. I'm getting way too into the sheet, aren't I? Okay, now you guys can see everything, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So the first thing I asked you guys, who's got the best face-off percentage on the Canucks? Arshdeep Bains has the best face-off percentage on the team. I mean, it is a little bit of a funny stat because he's only taken 4 faceoffs. So regardless, if you're looking at people who are taking faceoffs on a regular basis, it is JT Miller. So you guys were right. JT Miller is the best faceoff man at 59% on the season. So he's almost at 60%. He's won 169 faceoffs and he's lost 117. So 59%. Atu Ratu was number 2. Connor Garland ends up being at 50%. Again, not a lot of faceoffs taken. Teddy Bluger coming in at just under 50%. He's won 153, lost 155. And then Elias Pettersson has lost 203 and won 163. So as our main centers, Pettersson comes in with the worst faceoff percentage. And then Pius Suter, who's also taken quite a few, he's also not great. So, yeah. So best faceoffs. Who's got the most goals for the Canucks so far this year? Jake DeBrusk. He's got 11 so far this year. Pius Suter, I guess I shouldn't be too hard on him. He's got 9 goals so far. Garland, Pettersson, and then JT Miller. 9, 8, 7, 6. And then a bunch of guys with 6 goals here. Our assist leader so far this season, Quinn Hughes has 23 assists so far this season, which is wild. Almost an assist a game, 23 assists in 24 games. Pettersson with 16 assists, which is good to see too. And then Connor Garland with 14. JT Miller with 10 assists through 17 games. So doing really, really well. JT Miller just playing just under a point a game here too, as you see. We can readjust this. So you got Quinn Hughes with 29 points so far through the first 24 games. So he's playing at more than a point a game, which is absolutely wild. Connor Garland with 22 points. Pettersson with 23 points. Jake DeBrusk with 20 points. 11 goals, 9 assists. So looking really, really good. Almost playing at a point a game as well. JT Miller, like I said, 16 points through 17 games. Brock Besser's got 14 points through 17 games. Let's look at plus minus. So the worst plus minus on the team is the Chaos Giraffe. He is a -7 so far, which isn't great. Noah Juleson, -6. Nils Hoglander, also not great, -5. So we got a bunch of guys, actually. We have all the way down here. Brock Besser, Forbert, Sprong, Almond, Ratu, Susie, Leckermacki, Baines, Desharnais, Dakota Joshua, Nils Hoglander, Noah Juleson, and Tyler Myers are minus players on this team. If we go the other way, Philip Hronek is a +14, and he is far and above the best plus minus on this team, which is kind of crazy. He is almost a plus, he's a plus 66% of the time through the first 24 games. Jake DeBrusk is a +6, but look at that gap. Isn't that wild? Philip Hronek is a +14, and the next guy up is a +6. So this category here, this is penalties. So this is the amount of penalties taken. So Hronek and Nils Hoglander have taken the most penalties, which I'm not surprised at all either. Susie's taken 8 penalties. Myers is pretty up there too. He's taken 6 penalties. Connor Garland has taken 5 penalties so far this year. Teddy Bluger also taking 5. Drops off. So, and then you'll actually see further down, Sasson, Amon, and Baines have all not taken a penalty yet. Haven't played a lot of games, so not as big of an accomplishment, but still 3 guys who have not taken. So who do we think is the leading penalty minutes getter on this team? Of course, it's that goon Quinn Hughes. 19 penalty minutes so far this season. What a goon. No. And we all remember he got 15 minutes in penalties in that one game. So if you take away Quinn Hughes with the BS call against the Norris, boarding call against Ottawa, that would drop him all the way down into 18th on the team in penalty minutes. So the real penalty minutes leaders are Nils Hoglander and Philip Hronek, which I'm not surprised because it seems like they're both taking a lot of penalties. So, yeah. As you can see here too, They've both taken 9 penalties, so they've taken 9 minors each at 18 minutes apiece. So here's the total time spent on the ice. We're not surprised. Look at this gap. The gap on plus minus was pretty wild, right? Philip Hronek, Jake DeBrusk, there's an 8-point gap there. When you're looking at total time on ice, Quinn Hughes has almost spent 10 hours on the ice so far this season. We're 24 games in, and he's almost spent 10 hours on the ice. The next guy down is literally his defense partner, and he's played almost an hour and 45 minutes more. Let that sink in for a minute. Quinn Hughes has almost spent 10 hours on the ice through the first 24 games. Philip Hronek is the second highest minutes getter at 8 hours and 15 minutes. But that is insane to me. Pretty good cluster here too, right? The guys you'd expect. But this is another one I wanted to point out because Tyler Myers here has spent 7 hours and 46 minutes on the ice for the Canucks so far this year. The low penalty minutes getters are obviously the guys who haven't played a lot, haven't played in a lot of games. Max Sasson, Niels Amann, Derek Forbort has only played 4 games, but still not a bad total for a man who's only played 4 games. Niels Hoglander, the guy who's played every single game this year, is the 12th lowest minutes getting guy. So you want to look at a stat for Hoglander, that's his 4 hours and 46 minutes spent on the ice so far through 24 games. But yeah, I'm still blown away by this. Quinn Hughes has spent almost 10 hours on the ice so far. And then you're looking at this one. This is the average amount of time played per night. This is no surprise. Yeah, you got the top pair of Quinn Hughes and Philip Hronek. Quinn Hughes playing almost 25 minutes a night, and then Philip Hronek playing just a little bit less. And that's where the gap comes up here, right? Because Philip Hronek doesn't get the first power play minutes. And you'll see that. So total shifts, Philip Hronek is actually taking the most amount of shifts. It's actually interesting because Quinn Hughes, this is broken. What is going on here? Quinn Hughes has spent 32 minutes on the power play on the ice, which is pretty wild. Highest shots on the team, Quinn Hughes. It's crazy. He's taken 29 shots. He's also had 29 shots blocked. Then you got Connor Garland and Jake DeBrusk with the 56 and 53 shots. If we're looking at shots that have been blocked, Eric Branstrom has had 26 shots blocked. So actually, it's kind of funny. Quinn Hughes and Eric Branstrom have the highest block shots, but they've got the same amount of shots as well. We're talking about missing the net. Quinn Hughes has missed the net 39 times. Connor Garland has missed the net 29 times. This one you're not going to be surprised by. Kiefer Sherwood, the clear leader for hits on this team. He's got 150 hits so far this year. Atu Ratu, actually, which is very impressive, only playing 17 games, has 42 hits so far. Who's got the most giveaways? Carson Soucy, Phil Hronek. Who's got the most takeaways? Pettersson. Pettersson has the most takeaways. And then look at this too. Block shots, Tyler Myers, Carson Soucy, Elias Pettersson. I hope you enjoyed my my spreadsheet. We'll do this again probably a little earlier than the 24 game mark. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about spreadsheet time. Third period is about to get underway. I don't know how the Canucks have got a tie here. Doesn't make any sense. Puck is dropped. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Here, my face is back. Did you miss me? Did you miss my face? Quinn Hughes with a nice move at the blue line with a shot. Hit the post. Hughes puts one on net. Hit the post. Sillinger going to the net after Quinn Hughes fell down. Quinn Hughes now intercepts a pass. Flips it out to center ice. Oh, and then Sherwood collects it. And he puts it in behind the net. Yeah, I thought the spreadsheet was talking to me. Yeah, I had to get my head out of the way because it was taking up that corner. But I just listened to horror movies and screaming in the background. I miss him. I haven't seen Russ's face in so long. Got some spice in this game. I never understood why people are into ASMR. Well, you see, Calvin Charlie, is if I get all up, just whisper gently into the microphone. It's almost like I'm right beside your ear, and if I let my beard tickle the microphone a little bit too, you're going to get that sensation that I'm nibbling on your earlobe. That got weird there. Jakes takes hockey. Vancouver is a city. It's actually multiple cities, man. Get your facts straight. Yep. Rome, nice work with the spreadsheet, Russ. Never knew you were into analytics so much. Oh, man. If Drewski's in the chat, you should have seen the spreadsheet we created. We played this game called Kung Foot. Oh, scores! The Canucks score! Hughes Suter squeaking it through Mers Lincolns. Columbus gives up the puck in their own zone, collected by the blue line. Pinched by Susie down low. Garland up front, and then Mers Lincoln almost makes the save, but Suter gets all alone in front in a soft spot, makes the save, and then off his own elbow and into the net. You hate to see it, Mers Lincoln, but I love to see it. Off his own pad, off his own elbow, dribbles into the net. Pew Suter gives the Canucks the lead early in the third period. Nothing makes sense. The Canucks lead the game. It was the ASMR. Boom. Yeah. Bang. Is ripping paper ASMR. Yep. Hooray. Boom. Suter the shooter. Gamer A. Goal. Jacob. Yes. Big hug. Go, 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 go. Puck grew feet and helped. Yep. We're going to listen to Edia ASMR. The voice is not complete without the heavy breathing. The goal siren is ASMR. Yep. Calvin using the goal emoji. The Canucks have come alive here. 10 shots now. They've broken the double digits in shots. Hughes shoots it just wide. Max Sasson collects it. Gets it on the half boards. Canucks try and skate it to the middle of the ice. Canucks are controlling a bit, but puck gets out to center ice. Desharnais collects it and then puts it over to Branson. Branson puts it off the half boards. The Canucks get it back out to center ice. Ooh, and then Major Tau, Santa Claus again, collecting another salute from me and gifting a membership to Justin Credible. Justin Credible getting the gifted membership. Thank you, Justin Credible, for watching the stream. We appreciate you stopping by. And now you've got a free membership courtesy of Santa Claus, aka Major Tau. Ron Renhold. Poor Jackets. We work so hard and just don't get rewarded for our efforts. This game should be close. Oh, shouldn't be close. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Ron, are you a Blue Jackets fan? Because I absolutely agree with you. The Canucks have no business being in this game. Absolutely no business being in this game. Big Mac, just incredible. Getting a free membership. Able to use those gifted emojis. Santa? Gary Wiseman, wow, my Canucks stream and audio and video are way out of sync. Yep. As I always say, Have you reset the unit yet, sir? 3 treats for Dobby. Yep. He's going to be stoked. The Canucks have a 45% shooting percentage. Well, it's 30% now. Looks like Myers and Van Reems like battling in front. Carol in the chat. Welcome back, Carol. Nice to have you. Hi, everybody. Give F me. Unfortunately, they're random, Zach. So when Major Tau gifts a membership, it is absolutely random. Garland battling behind the net and then out front to Suter and just dribbles in, as Drewski would put, dribbler. Ron Reynolds, I sure am. I was born in Vancouver, moved to Calgary, and 2 years ago when Johnny chose the Jackets, I became a fan here. Yep, we welcome all fans, but I have to agree with you, Ron. The Canucks have no business being in this game. Absolutely not. It's insane that this game is tied. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. And then Rod's like, woo! Gary's like, hi, Carol. Rome's like, hi, Carol. Lankinen with another save. Hi, Rome. How are you? Oh, yeah. Carol got a gifted membership, too, at some point. Big Mac. Does this mean Aunt Major Tao is sliding down my chimney? I got to go get him some cookies. Yeah, definitely got to leave. Major Tao, what kind of cookies do you want Big Mac to leave out for you? That's the question. This is one of the worst games the Canucks have played in a while. Yep. But they're still winning somehow. Baby falling on the ice. I mean, if Chaos Giraffe was chopping you, you might fall on the ice too. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Rod using all the Canucks, many colors. Ron, thank you for the nice welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome, brother. It's nice to have you. I got Dobby hair in my mouth again. Good stick by Carson Soucy. Pedersen skating out to center ice. Can't get control over the puck. In on the forecheck. Takes his man down. Luckily, no call. Still 4-on-4. Severson and Fantilli coming out 2-on-2. Pecan cookies. There it is. Big Mac. Now you know. The Canucks are have a lead 3-2, but a slim one. At least they're not shorthanded. Yes. I think it's one of those things where if the guys are battling in front, yeah, there's a Chico. Yeah, that's the one. That's the Dobby fur that's in my mouth. It feels like there's a lot of it tonight. Might have to vacuum my tongue when this game is over. I was about to do a hand motion there and then I stopped. Major Tau, Ron Renhold. Check. Hockey cool. Chaos Giraffe. Peace. Rome loves pecans. Yeah, I love pecans too. Oh, good tip in front of the net by Besser. First Lincoln makes a save and then Besser's in on the forecheck. 13 minutes left to go in the third period. Canucks lead 3-2 for some reason. Shots are now 27-11 for Columbus. Another blocked shot. Teddy Bluger takes his time, puts the puck behind the net to Brandstrom. Van Riemsdyk back on the ice. 4-on-4 is over. Oh, like a nice pecan pie. What? I mean, Ron, you're right. The Canucks don't deserve to be leading this game, and they don't deserve to be leading this game when they ice the puck like that. Can we get some rule books in the chat? Obviously, the Canucks have forgotten the rules in the last 5 minutes and once again have lost their minds and iced the puck. Learn the rules. I can feel a Dobby fur on my nose right now. Oh, it's in my head. Maybe there's not even hair there. I'm just losing it. Thank you, Big Hog. Thank you, Chico. Matt. Canucks can thank Elvis and Kochekta for the extra point. Kochekov. I'm not saying that name right. Major Tao, Gary, I'm out of the car now. I'm in bed getting a massage now. What the heck? But she goes rubbing my orca for good luck. Big hog, yeah, you guys are clearly on the same page. You both had the emojis ready to go. Hey, yo, rubbing your orca in bed. Is Major Tal the orca? Because he's in bed getting a massage. Come on, I was eating. What are you eating? Are you eating dumplings paper? Wait, what? Carolina goalie who went for a skate. Carol, I'm fine. Just feeling sympathy for Columbus. Yep. I'll leave the door unlocked. Rome says, Carol, I'm well, thanks. And Major Chow says, at Big Mac, I try not to break through the chimney anymore. Ah, so you just want him to leave the door unlocked. Big Hog. Ooh, pecans. Have you ever had a pecan pie? Yeah, look at Carol. You got all the custom emojis. Look at that. Christmas Dobby, rulebook, sparkling Trevor Linden, who matches the Trevor Linden who's hanging out behind the bar. Hi, Trevor. Actually, Trevor, can I borrow your stick for a second? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Trevor. Yeah, see, at least Trevor gave me a stick, right? An autographed Trevor Linden Canucks stick. Here, Trevor, you can have your stick back, brother. Here. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Caught. Gary Wiseman, Major living the good life. He is a wacky goalie. What sympathy? Sympathy is feeling bad for somebody. Big Hog, can I join ya? Major and Hachiko? Eating shrimp. Shrimp. Lanking it with a poke check. Got the Canucks fourth line out right now. Susie in the corner. Getting the puck up the boards, but Columbus collects it. Hachiko, the more the merrier. W. Yeah. As line mates, you guys should be getting massages together. Imagine eating shrimp in Edmonton. Goal 3. Jacob crying. Wish I could. Zoe, the door is a roof. Hachiko, I want the semester to end already so I can try ice skating for the first time. Besser, pass up to Hughes. Hughes walking across the slot over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque out front. What a save by Merz Lincolns. Another shot to the front net by Hughes. That was an absolute ridiculous save. Hughes collects it on the blue line, tries to get a pass down low, but the Columbus player intercepts it. Puck comes out to center, where DeBrusque collects it, shoots it down into the corner. I want you to go ice skating too, Hachiko. Paper is in Vancouver, so he gets the fresh shrimp. Hachiko, don't you play hockey with me? Yes, but Hachiko doesn't wear skates. Hachiko just runs along the ice. You're so right. I've been skating for 200 years. Big Hog, yeah, bro, come over. You need an Uber? And Zoe's putting up the safety sign. Oh, Pettersson actually saved it. I take it back. It wasn't a save. Pettersson blocked the shot. You hate to see it. But Merzlinkins did get across to make the other save, so. Hachiko, love ice skating. Hope you like it too. Yeah, it's so much fun. Jake, yes, what a goal. Major Tau, yeah. Big Mac, no sympathy is the idea that you can feel the same way. Okay. What's the difference between sympathy and empathy? Is empathy the one that you actually feel the same? But sympathy is the idea that you can have can feel the same way. Jake's takes hockey. I lied again. Yeah, you sure did. Jake, you're banned. Ha 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 ha. No false info. What a save. Not a save. Laugh out loud. I was wrong too. Maybe I should be banned. I'm banned from the chat. Okay, I'm unbanned now. Hi, Boo. I thought it was a save, Boo, but it wasn't a save. Pettersson blocked the shot. But the Canucks are winning and they only have 12 shots and it doesn't make any sense. They're being outshot 28 to 12 and they're winning the game. My wife's like, if somebody gives you cookies, do you ask why or do you just eat the cookies? The question is, are you in downtown Surrey when you're getting those cookies? That's the next question I have. Because if some random handed me cookies in downtown Surrey, I don't know if I'd eat them. So Quinn Hughes just got slashed. Canucks do the power play. First power play unit out. We'll see if they can actually get a shot on this. Pettersson trying to jam it in an empty net. Oh my goodness. Pettersson set up in the goal crease and can't get it to go. What a crazy sequence. Carol, what are your plans for Christmas? Nothing perfect. Oh, and Pettersson tried to get it to DeBrusk. DeBrusk got it to Pettersson in front. He couldn't jam it in. Oh, Severson actually blocked it. So Severson with a save. Oh. What are your plans? It'll probably be my wife's father's side dinner, and then Mers Lincolns gets another save with the blocker. Besser puts his hands on his head. Can't believe that save. So there's 2 shots now on this power play. Oh, I think DeBrusk actually tipped that. That might not have even been a save. Another one where a Canuck blocked it. My wife's dad's side will have a dinner, and then we'll go over to her mom's house. Score! Canucks score on the power play. After a whole bunch of chances, blocks here and there, chaos all over. Jake DeBrusk scores a goal on the power play. So Besser up to the point. Hughes puts it back over to Besser, and then Besser pass over to Hughes, and then Jake DeBrusk tips it down through Mers Lincoln's pads. Just a little tip right there. That's all it takes. Just the chip, just to see how it feels into the net. Good sequence events. The Canucks were actually moving. They're shooting. Things are going good. I swear, Carol, I will tell you about my Christmas plans at some point. Woo! Another Canucks goal. 4-2. Ichiko. Goal, 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 goal. Boom. Goal. Canucks lead 4-2 for some reason. Nothing makes sense. Big Hog hockey bang. Rod, goal, goal, goal. Big Hog DeBrusk. Mike Torrance says, woohoo! Rod, don't you forget about me. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Big Hog. Goal, goal, goal. Jacob, my captain. Zach, 2-4. DeBrusk, have my baby. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. 30% shooting percentage. Poor Mers Lincolns. Yep. He doo-doo. Nah, he ain't doo-doo. He's getting Rome, just the tip. You caught that one. The puck is just like me, going in the 5-hole. Rod smiles at that one. Big Hog, pause. PP Ugg. Canucks. Jake's takes. Yep. That is true, Jake's takes. Did the Canucks just take a penalty? Dumb refs. Yep. And then Major Tau gifting another sub. This one going out to 5 Virgo Rabbit. Major Tau gifting a sub. 5 Virgo Rabbit. Watching from the shadows. Thanks for stopping by, Fire. It's nice to have you. Major Tau just gifted you a free membership. Major Tau, Santa Claus, I appreciate you. These Canucks are going to put you in the poorhouse. 4 treats for Dobby. Spoiled boy. Yep. And the PP's inverts into itself. Yep. Leah Herring. Oh, they started the game in the second period. Yep. Big Mac. Fire Virgo Rabbit. Fire Virgo Rabbit. There you go. Santa. I count 2 ugly goals and Merz Lincoln's has allowed the most recent 2 Canuck ones. I don't know, David. That tip, that little tip, right through the wicket. So it's hard to make a save when it gets that kind of a deflection. So Hoglander trying to take over the lead, slashing or tripping or whatever they want to call it, right in front of the ref. Good job, Hoglander. Way to ruin the momentum the Canucks had. 9:26 left to go in the third period. And Hoglander's like, you know what? We're playing too well. So Carol, quickly. Plans. My wife's dad's house. Probably at Auntie Vicky's house. We'll have a dinner there with all the family. It'll be like 30 people. We'll go over to her mom's place with her brother and Jamie, who's a laser, who's been on the stream before. Canucks get a shot shorthanded. You love to see it. 92.4 miles per hour by Carson Soucy. And then we'll go over to my parents' house. And it'll probably be actually my sister's place. And we'll have a dinner there as well. And then we'll do Christmas morning at our own place. We usually do brunch at our own place. Do some presents with Dobby and my wife. Open stockings, all that kind of stuff. So there you go. Carol, I finally got to it. Canucks game was getting in the way, but Carol, I wanted to let you know what we were doing. What are your plans, Carol? 1:11 left to go in the power play for Columbus. Paper, let me eat in peace, guys. Hey, Russ, could you apply for a pro announcer job? Did I apply for a job once? I feel like I sent an application to the Abbotsford Canucks at one point in my life, but I might have had a fever dream. That might be it. You're banned now. I am captain now. Big Mac. I am captain now. Big Hog loves big PPs. Vancouver PP. How the hell did that not go in? Pedersen blocked it. So now the Canucks get the puck all the way down the ice again. Hachiko. Hey, yo, what? So you can actually, you can see the actual game, Canucks fan 94. I got to spend Christmas in Mexico. Oh, yeah, because you're in Cali. You got to go down and spend it, drink some margaritas. Gary Wiseman wouldn't blame CBJ fans feeling robbed, losing to Canucks with 4 goals on 13 shots. Laugh out loud. Yeah. MD604, power play coach is good. MD604, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you. So for anyone who's not watching, we are trying to push this number up to 1,000. So let me know if you haven't. MD604, I would appreciate you clicking the sub button down below me. Get us up to 758. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Thank you for stopping by, MD64. Yeah, and Yogi seems like he's doing some good stuff. Rod's happy about the goal. So all the birds and animals fled. These Blue Jackets are soft. Major shout, goal, goal. Hogs for a trip. Yep. Trying to take over the lead on the team for penalty minutes. I mean, it is what it is, right? That's not tripping. Nice shot by Soucy. If the Canucks score 100 goals, that's like $500. Soucy got a stick on it. Lankinen might have been there to... Ooh, and out front. I think Juleson did well to stop that pass. Suter gets knocked down with a cross check. The ref's like, huh? Lankinen makes a save. Good job by Suter. Check the guy right on the half boards. And Hoglander's out of the penalty box. Connor Cahill, I'll take the win for sure, but not this performance. They only started playing in the last period. If we get a stronger team, no way would we get this far ahead. Yep. The Canucks are lucky to be winning. Soucy with the big slapper, not bad. Wales, woo! Jakes takes 5-3 Canucks. Finally, they woke up. What are you watching? Are you watching like from the ultimate future? Rod, you got the whale. Hachiko spreading misinformation now. Yeah. Jake has gone from being the provider of information to spreading misinformation in the chat. I'm going to be here at my place and family's coming over and we're doing stockings, nothing big this year. Yeah, there won't be a lot of presents here. So the presents me and my wife have decided to buy for each other are new glasses. So we're going to go to we're going to have a little date. We're going to go out to the eye doctor, get our eyes checked, and we're going to get some new glasses because I lost my glasses and I need them to drive at night. I don't wear them most of the time, but when it gets dark, I need my glasses at night. But yeah, we'll probably just do some stockings on Christmas morning. And then the actual present will be, we're going to do new glasses, eye doctor appointment. Yeah, our Christmas presents are a lot like my spreadsheets. You know, they're functional. That's what we're all about. We're all about being functional here at the Holiday House. I hope you have fun, Carol. So thanks for scoring while I was gone. Well. Another save off the goal stick by Mr. Lankinen. Rod Evison used to coach my home team, the Kamloops Blazers. Interesting. Oh yeah, you're from Kamloops, Rod. Say hi to my cousins. Garland getting knocked down. And he's like, hey buddy, how's it going? Besser getting into it. Getting slashed, no call. Right in front of the ref. The ref's just like, oh, it's fine, don't worry. Then Garland getting into it, getting shoved down, getting cross-checked. And he's like, hey, good job, buddy. You tried hard. They're still going at it by the bench. Rod using the goal emoji. I screwed up. Columbus only had 2, laugh out loud. And the Canucks only have 4, bro. Yeah, crowd chanting for Millsy. You'll love to see it. I hope he's in the building. Canucks have like 30% conversion rate on their shots. Rod, question mark. Jake's takes, I need to go see a Blazers game, Rod. Used to go as a child. JT Miller. JT Miller. Zoe says, cool. Hachiko putting the Dobby emoji in chat. Big Mac saying, like and subscribe. Major Tao using the Dobby emoji. Gamerade, Canucks finally woke up. Yep. Hogs. Carol, I can't believe the goalies, the referees need to put glasses on. Yeah. They need to come with me and my wife to go get their eyes checked. Hachiko putting the Dobby emoji in chat. Major Tao, Gamerade, lucky. Nothing but net. Gamerade tomorrow against Tampa will be a bit tough. Mers Lincoln's with another save. It's like a 3-on-1 down low. Still a 2-goal game somehow. So the game for Tampa is actually on Sunday, Gamer A. It's 1 o'clock on Sunday. Hockey karaoke. 6-1 Canucks. Unreal save by Demko. That sentence doesn't make any sense. That's so hot. Eye doctor appointment. Damn, making me jelly. Jake, stop. Glasses used to be for nerds, but now the nerds are awesome. Yep. Last one, Hog. Laugh out loud. Paper, hi. I'm done eating. Welcome back, Paper. No, you're not. Keep eating. Carol, I've always loved practical gifts. Yeah. That's usually what we do. We've done some stuff where we've, we usually just try and do some stuff that we need. I think I remember one Christmas, my mom's like, what do you want for Christmas? So I'm like, I need an iron and an ironing board. And my mom got me those. Blazers used to be the Vancouver Blazers in the 70s. Yep. Gary Wiseman, Jake must be watching a different game. Jake says, hi, Paper Nader. Rod says, beast mode Besser. Paper, no. I love Garland. Shot wide. Garland shot on the empty net. Misses it. That'll be icing. So now Garland has to do a full lap because he broke the rules. I don't care if you're trying to score a goal on the empty net, Garland. You broke the rules. Learn them. Learn the rules. Getting all worked up for no reason. Who is CJ27 finally seeing someone eye to eye with Garland? Yeah. He's a goon. CBJ. That's very prudent, Carol. Rod, the Canucks players used to be the newest Windsor Bruins. Interesting. Jonathan Tanner Miller. Not eating anymore. You're not my mom. Oh, another shot on the empty net, another icing. Hey, Jake's takes, are you still doing a shot every time the Canucks ice the puck? Because you are going to be not making it out of this game alive. Too much passing. Yep. Actually, it's Jonathan Timothy Miller. Yep. Stan Smeel used to be the newest Windsor Bruins. Yeah, so while working on my Trevor Linden documentary series, Stan Smeal's New Westminster Bruins won the Memorial Cup 2 years in a row. And the next team to do it was the Medicine Hat Tigers with Trevor Linden as a player. He wasn't the captain, but he was on that team. This is going to be like the most teased documentary series ever, but eventually you'll get to see it. Trevor Linden. Oh my. Hachiko, sorry. Please forgive me. So Blanky will end up being the first star tonight. Probably. I forgot. Bigathy, Hoggathy. Big Hog. I think I will cyberstalk my family for Christmas. Timothy. Canucks glow. Canucks glow. So Drew, we're gonna have to eventually break out the spreadsheet for our Kung Foot tournament, eh? I'll have to dig that one out because I was showing a spreadsheet out earlier in the second intermission. So Paper putting the rule book in the chat for me. Thank you. Big Hog. I miss by an inch, bro. Zoe laughing. Make Gary chuckle. That's what she said. Carol, has anyone heard held how Miller's doing? Yeah, he's on the ice again, Carol. So he's skating again. And then Toggett said they have a plan. So the rumor in the media is that he'll play on the 10th. Puck comes out to the blue line and the Canucks clear. And then the Blue Jackets bring the puck in offside. So the puck will come out outside the blue line. Wonder if they'll put the goalie back in. Paper, I might get hungry when I watch eating ASMR. Jake's takes, I'm not. If I drink, I get hungover 3 days now. Apparently, so I'm going to chill on the work days. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting old, Jake. That's what happened, man. Hachiko, I heard JT was starting skating again. Yeah, he has. Big Mac, are we not the comeback kings? Yep. Leah Herring, wow, 3 days. Yeah, so not on Sunday, but the next one. So we're thinking Tuesday. Paper, you must watch Mukbang. Jay, I have to admit, after such a horrendous first period, I never saw this coming. Yep. Bro, 400 goals. Jake has been drinking like a hillbilly moonshine. Zoe, I hope your announcer dreams come true. Thank you, Zoe. I keep on telling Dustin that one day we will broadcast the game live from Rogers Arena. So that's the ultimate goal. Andromeda shows up. It's 1 a.m. here. Help. Do you want me to help you go to sleep or do you want me to help you wake up? Because I need to know before I help. Andromeda. Do you want to go to sleep or do you want to wake up? They have a plan. So did the Cylons. Called it. It's a floor bed. Laugh out loud. Drink Caribou, says Big Mac. Quinn Hughes. Haha, I drank a 2.6 of tequila the other night and slept on the floor. Ooh, 3-day hangover. Canucks win! Andromeda, where are you? Hey, you guys ever watch Foot Fetish ASMR? Me neither. Zoe's putting some burgers and fries in chat. Okay, so if I'm gonna help you go to sleep, it'll be like rockabye baby in the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all. Now Chico's in on the misinformation. 5-2 Canucks win. What a shot by Myers. Besser pokes it out to center. Columbus has once again pulled the goalie. Van Tilly for Van Riemsdyk. Or Fantilly for Ram. Pedersen over to Suter. Suter on the empty net. Hits it. Canucks score. Canucks score. Empty net. Canucks score. Canucks score. They take the lead. It's 5-2 Canucks. You like to see it. I got weird. It is 5-2 now, Huchiko, but you got the wrong guy. Do you guys spot the Swift fan? Yep. Sit behind the coach. Hachiko watching from a parallel universe. Yep. Suter. Say my name, you get good luck. Paper. Go. Wooey. Rod's like, go. Trevor Linden, go. Trevor Linden, goal 5-3. What the heck? Boom. Bang. See, I don't spread misinformation. Yep. Go. Hurrah. Goal. Woohoo. Suter, the shooter. I feel like a criminal winning 5-2 despite having half the shots. Yep. Pedersen now up to Swervin Yervin. Too bad for Canuck Clay. Laugh out loud. Almost 4-2. Did Canuck Clay call 4-2? Oh, is Canuck Clay favorite goal total 4-2? Gary 16 shots. Now with 17 shots. Ruins my 4-3 score prediction. I know, Big Hog. Suter has 11 goals. Suter with another 2-goal game. Darnay collects it, puts it up to half boards. Out of the zone. Final. There it is. And Paragolf Pro finishing it up. Let's go. Never down to the team for a second. Target for the Jack Adams again. Oh, thank you, Dustin, with a $20 donation. That's very kind of you, brother. Very kind of you, brother. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? What absolute chaos happening. Oh my goodness. Canucks win 5-2 somehow. It doesn't make any sense. And then Dustin shows up and drops a 20 at the end. Let's go, Dustin. Jake Sticks, I gotta edit a video. All right, well, I mean, we should probably just get his face on the screen then. Get my headset in here. Get this man on the line after he just drops a 20 in the chat. There he is. That's the face I want to see. Dustin Boydell back on the show. Dropping a 20. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate you. You never doubted it for a second, eh?
Never doubted it for 1 second. Tocchet is the best coach in the NHL. I don't know who that guy was in the first intermission. He's crazy.
He's your evil twin, right?
Apparently.
And then I had a guy, Ron, show up during, I guess he's from Vancouver. Like, he's living in Edmonton now, but he's like a Columbus fan. And he's like, what is this game? I'm like, bro, I'm not even like, I'm a Canucks fan. I'm not even going to like argue with you. The Canucks don't deserve to be winning this game. How do they get 5 goals on 17 shots on Merzlikins?
I mean, it's always an adventure with Merzlikins out there. The misplay of the puck kind of changed the momentum of the game in a big way. Um, he seemed to kind of be fighting the puck after that. I think it got in his head a little. Suter sneaking that one by him early in the third there.
Yeah.
It was just just one of those games that Columbus was tired after travel and a back-to-back, and knowing they got to go to Winnipeg right after this game as well. All that is mentally exhausting and draining. So Canucks took advantage of the few mistakes that Columbus made and found a way to get a win. Boy, they cannot play this way against Tampa Bay. Let's be clear.
No.
This was they don't ask how, they just ask how many, and this is one of those ones we're gonna say, yeah, it was a great 5-2 win, but we're not gonna talk about how we got it.
Yeah. You'll take the 2 points and you'll walk away awkwardly chuckling to yourself, I think, after this one. I know I had David W in the chat saying that Merzlikins let in a couple bad ones, and I do agree that obviously the one where he shot it right into Beluga was a bad one. But like the Jake DeBrusk tip in front on the power play, there's not much he could have done about that one.
No, that's just a good goal. It's almost like a change up with the broken stick shot from Hughes, and then DeBrusk getting his stick on it as well. Like, all that throws your timing off as the goalie. Overall, Merzlikins had a decent game. Really, the two he wants back is the one he shot at Bluger's legs there, and then also the Suter one early in the third. I think he probably should have had that one, but we'll take it.
What'd you think of Desharnais on the breakaway?
I mean, could there have been anyone else coming out of the box at that moment? Like, what? He just looked like someone who had no clue what to do. But good on him for putting the effort in. But he probably should have tried to use that reach on a deke or something. Like, he probably could have done the Forsberg.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, am I right? Does Desharnais only has literally 1 goal in his entire NHL career or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's been like 89 games, almost 90 games since he scored his last and only goal. So it would have been nice to see him get on the board there. I remember earlier this year he did have one called back on a offside call. So
thanks to, I think Heinen was in front and someone chopped a stick right in front as he shot the puck, so it got taken back, and that would have been his 2nd goal of all time.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, we controlled the majority of the dangerous play from the second period on. There wasn't really many chances that it looked like Columbus was really threatening hard. I think they spent the majority of the energy they had left in the first period. That being said, we need to find a way to have better starts. We need to start the games the way we finished the game tonight, and we'll be much better off. But we certainly cannot come out flat-footed against Tampa Bay, who is coming off of an absolute drubbing of the San Jose Sharks there last night.
Ooh, I hate to see it.
As long as it doesn't happen to us.
Yeah. So now you got Pius Suter, got the 2 goals because he got the empty netter, and then you got Jake DeBrusk. You got Suter and DeBrusk at 12 goals and 11 goals, topping the team, which is not what we expected.
No.
What is Suter doing that's keeping him on this torrid scoring pace?
He's shooting the puck. He's one of the few guys that actually shoots the puck when it gets on his stick, and he's getting it through to the net. So, I mean, it says a lot about pucks on net, right? The great one himself says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So when you're not shooting, you're not scoring, and that's a big problem for a lot of our guys right now.
And then after the tables had kind of turned in the Minnesota game, the Canucks got out hit by Minnesota, which hasn't happened a lot this season. They got back on their horse, 28 hits against the Columbus Blue Jackets. We only had 18 hits, which is one of the few categories that they actually led in during this game, other than the goals and the faceoff percentage. But good to see them kind of getting back into that groove of throwing their bodies around.
Absolutely, and I got to give a lot of credit to the big Juleson fight that sparked the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a penalty call on that one, eh? Probably the weakest fight call I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I didn't even like. I was like, why are they calling it? Like, I didn't. While I was watching it live, I didn't even see a punch get thrown. All I saw was a scuffle, and then they fell down to the ground. But when you watched in super slow mo, I think maybe Juleson got maybe one, maybe two punches in before they hit the deck.
Hey, the Canucks with four unanswered goals after that fight. So
Yeah,
spark the team. Let's go.
yeah.
Someone had to do it, right?
Juleson's becoming a beast on that blue line. Do you think he's making a case to actually just like become a regular part of this lineup?
Oh, he's absolutely played great since he's got into the lineup and gotten into a groove and had regular minutes and reps. So it's really nice to see. He puts his body on the line a lot, blocks a lot of shots. And yeah, he had a very solid top to bottom game tonight. It's great because like we talked about, it's shaking up the defense, which was something that we were hoping was maybe coming. Susie's been playing really well, jumping in on the rush and stuff tonight. He had a good chance there late in the third. So I really like what I'm seeing from our defense as a whole. Really, the breakdowns, most of the breakdowns happened in the first, and we talked about a lot of it. And I'm sure they got a good talking to in that first intermission. Um, as we saw, they came out and controlled the majority of the play for the rest of the game.
Well, and from Juleson too, I remember distinctly there was one play in the playoffs last year. We saw him go for this huge hit, but by doing that, he actually ended up creating a 2-on-1 coming back into the Canucks zone. And what you're seeing from him, what he's doing differently right now, is you're still seeing him throw the body, but he's picking his spots a lot better. He's not just hitting everything that moves. He's taking a minute, addressing what's happening in the play, and then he's going in and making that hit. So to have a guy like back there who's got a lot of weight to him as well and a lot of grit to him, now you're looking at Juleson, Sherwood, Dakota Joshua, all these guys. Even Pedersen was out there throwing his weight around. It's always good to see PD. If he's throwing his weight around, you know it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, and you talked about it in your spreadsheets in the second intermission there. Petey's third on the team in block shots. He's one of the top on the team in takeaways. He does so many things away from the puck that fans and people don't realize or take note of. So he's a big part of this team physically and pushing the offense right now. Even though he didn't get any points tonight, he was a big part of 3 of those goals.
Who do you think was the first star of the night?
Oh, Lankinen probably for holding us in it, giving us a chance. That would be my pick.
Yeah, that's exactly who it was.
Yeah.
He had a 938 save percentage.
Yeah, there was some moments there where Columbus could have had 2 or 3 more in the first period. So for him to hold us in to only be down 2 there after that was huge. And then our guys really shored up for him there late. Didn't really give any major chances. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 after the first period. But other than that, pretty solid game from then on defensively. But we still got to get more shots. Like, yeah, we got 5 goals tonight, but 17 shots on net, that's not a sustainable shooting percentage.
Yeah, the funny, if you look at the shots chart, 17 shots in total for the Canucks. That's how many Columbus had in the first period. And then, but then you look at the third period where the Canucks actually woke up and did their job. Columbus only had 6 shots. Canucks had 8 shots. So that was good to see them finally turn that around. And then also that pure domination, like they were almost 60% in the faceoff dot. And I think a lot of those wins were coming in that third period because it seemed like Columbus couldn't even touch the puck in that third period.
Yeah, we controlled most of the play for that full 20 minutes. If we can do that every period, if we can put 60 minutes of that together, we'll be dominating again. But we gotta figure out a way to start a game that way.
Yeah. Just so don't want to leave everyone hanging. The 3 stars ended up being Kevin Lankinen, the first star, Quinn Hughes, the second star with 2 assists, and then Brock Besser getting the 3rd star of the game, 1 goal and 1 assist. So ending up with 2 points on the night. Saw a little bit of the old school Niels Hoglander coming out in the last half of that third period and taking a pretty bad call on Dante Fabro tripping. You could have called it slashing probably too, getting the stick into the hands. Is that maybe one of the reasons you didn't see a lot of Hoglander for the rest of the game?
Oh yeah, those penalties 200 feet from your net are a coach's nightmare. When you're pushing for a forecheck or trying to push the offensive play, the last thing you want to do is take a penalty. Absolutely, he's got to stop making those mistakes. Yes, it was a bit of a soft call, but you can't put yourself in the situation for the ref to make the call. So he's got to figure it out. But he did have some moments this game where he was playing well, using his body well, separating guys from the puck. But again, those mistakes when you're under the microscope and feeling the coach's scrutiny are as equally tough to clean up. But you got to find a way. You just signed a contract extension. You're a professional, so you got to suck it up and figure it out. And I'm confident that he will, given the year he had last year. I just don't know what it's going to take. If it maybe will take a change of scenery for him, or if once Miller's back and we can get some more stability in our lineup, and he finds a regular line to play with, that may help him out as well.
Yeah, he's kind of been treated like spare parts lately. It's actually similar to what we talked about the other day, where we're going to give an up to the Canucks if they're only down 1-0 after the first period. I'm going to give an up to Niels Hoglander if he can go through a game and only have one mistake like that. But now he has taken 10 minor penalties. So he leads the team in minor penalties with the most. And he has now taken over the lead. He's taking it away from Quinn Hughes. So Quinn Hughes now has 19 minutes in penalties. That is Hoglander leading the team now with 20 minutes in penalties in 24 games. So that's one thing he definitely needs to clean up, because that's very similar to the last penalty he took, where he just gets the stick right into the feet. The guy goes down. The ref's going to call it almost every single time if you make it that obvious. So got to make sure he cleans that up. But at least we'll give it an up because it was only one mistake rather than a litany of mistakes that gets him stapled to the bench after a period.
Exactly. And of note, Besser's assist that he picked up there was his 400th career point. So another milestone for Bess there tonight.
With a big smile on his face. You'll love to see Brock Besser. He looks like Prince Charming, right? From Shrek.
Yeah, from the Shrek movies.
So if he's Prince Charming, who's Shrek? Is Vinny Desharnais Shrek?
I think right now, yeah, he's probably the Shrekiest looking guy we got, eh?
Oh yeah. So
Poor
somehow
Vinny.
the Canucks win 5-2. Like you said, they got Tampa Bay coming up on Sunday. It's a 1 p.m. game, so we got another matinee game. What are you expecting to see? Are you thinking maybe Demko gets the start? It is his birthday. It would kind of be fitting to see him get that start against Tampa on his birthday.
It's possible. Shorty talked about it early about how Garrett would be against it, not letting Demko have his routine and things like that. But I mean, he's been out of sync all year, so he hasn't really had a game day routine yet. So I would like to see him get it on his birthday, give a little spark to the boys, and maybe we even see JT Miller back after we saw the fan support for him tonight. That's really nice to hear. The Miller chants happening in Rogers Arena again, and hope to see him back on the ice fairly soon.
Yeah. So the talk had said that confirmed he is skating and they have a plan. So, and then obviously the rumor mill already spun out that they're thinking maybe the 10th. So the Canucks are playing a game on the 10th, which I believe is a Tuesday night against the St. Louis Blues. So maybe we see JT Miller get in that game. But yeah, hopefully we see Demko back soon, JT Miller back soon. Before we go, anything you want to say about the baby Canucks that are playing tomorrow night in Abbotsford against the Colorado Eagles? Anything we need to know? Because there has been some roster moves. Are we thinking Jet Wu gets back in the lineup?
Yeah, I would say Wu probably comes back into the lineup after the two losses in San Jose. Need to get back on that winning ways and get the stability back on the blue line with him kind of leading the way. He's been the captain kind of back there on the blue line, so he was definitely missed. the last 2 games. So we got Colorado coming in. They are 11-6-1, I believe. So we hopefully will gain some momentum in the standings. We had that 4 straight wins, so we can find some of those winning ways again. Getting back at home with a home crowd, maybe we'll get some cheering going on and stuff like that. Tomorrow's rock and roll night, so hopefully there's lots of families out cheering on the boys as they look to climb the standings a little bit here. They're kind of just wallowing in the middle of 500 hockey, so.
Yeah, let's hope they can get on a winning streak, because it looks like they're actually spending the entire month of December at home, except for the very last game, which is actually only in Calgary. So a very nice long homestand after essentially spending all of November on the road. They'll be able to spend all of December at home, which, like we talk about, can be a blessing and a curse. Sometimes you get a little bit too comfortable sitting at home, but probably better to spend Christmas in Abbotsford than down in Colorado or in Manitoba or whatever, because a little less snow out in Abbotsford.
Yeah, exactly.
Canucks win 5-2. If we were going to describe the Canucks as a win as an emoji, it's like, what's the one where it's just like, oh, like this is,
or even just covering the eyes and peeking out. Hey, did we really win that one?
I guess so. Awesome. Cool. Dustin, thanks again for the 20 spot. It's going to go right into Dobby's college fund. I appreciate you, brother. And I was telling everyone tonight, I think it was Zoe was asking about whether or not I've applied for an announcer job. And I told them the goal for Nothing is Perfect to have me and you in the booth, the exact same booth that Shorty is sitting in, and to have us broadcast a live stream from that game. So we'll just got to get this number up to 1,000 and see where we go from there, I think.
Absolutely. We will be in the Jim Robson broadcast gondola. We're going to manifest it. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by, brother. We'll talk to you on Sunday.
Thanks for having me as always. We'll see you then.
Dustin Boydell, stopping by. The Silver Fox. Whew. What a game tonight, eh? We did not deserve to win that. I don't even care about saying it. Okay. Well, we did score 5 goals, so I feel like we should probably give Dobby a little treat. I'm going to get some treats. I'll be right back. All the way, Bubby. Hey, have a seat. Okay, Dobby. We won 5-2 tonight, so that means you get 5 treats. Is that nice? Let's count them down, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you're sure such a good boy. Now give me a smooch. Okay. Go ahead. Good job, Bubby. Yeah, you're a nice boy. That's it. Good job. Canucks win 5-2. And Dobby wins 5. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Zoe, Rome, Tomato. Rome, Ticklan. Oh, man, that's going to get so great. Anything to get out of the cold. Hello, Zoe. JT's. Did the Leafs win? I don't know. Jason Negro, rah! And then Major's like, Leafs versus Capital. I did not see the final score. Rome, Swerve and Yervin. I wonder if Timmy Guy came back to Canucks chat to eat some humble pie. He was going on and on about JT Miller getting traded. No, I don't think that guy will come back and eat humble pie. He doesn't seem like the type. I was there too when he was like, he's just like in the chat, just spamming about how he thinks that JT Miller is going to get traded. Leafs loss. Zach's sad. Major Chow, oh shucks, sorry, bro. No, dang, Canucks win. Calvin, Charlie, the Miller trade stuff was super annoying. Yep. Zoe wants to call the Utah team the Necromancers, Carol. Major Tau, no dang. Check music, hammer and wrench. Sunglass man. Peace, whale. Rome, Calvin, Charlie. Yeah, it was a real downer. Calvin, Kempner, T8, the hockey guy, both came out with videos saying no. 5 unanswered goals. Yeah, we did end up with 5 unanswered goals. Unreal. Big hug. Guys, if y'all watch Knuckhead podcast, I asked him a few questions from Twitter. Oh, did you actually get on? That's cool, brother. Yeah, I posted on the members only community page that he did not have a guest who was taking questions on Twitter. Did you actually get some of your questions on there, Big Hug? Good 2 points. Yeah, we'll take it. Zoro Rosario, Quinn with a broken stick pass. That is the perfect place for Jake. Yep. Neckhead is my hero. Not gonna lie, I wish Neckhead wouldn't put chapters because I get lazy and don't watch the whole video. Only parts I wanted to see. Rome, just the way I planned it. So, Rosario. Brock has 400 points. Big hug. Dobby, first star. Dobby's always the first star in this house. Oh, I mean, my wife is always the first star in this house. Paragolf Pro knows Canucks robbed them tonight. Columbus scored too early. Yep. Calvin, imagine if the Canucks called the Canucks Hockey Club. Yep. Major Tau, Dobby in the chat. I think Utah should have a better name than that by now. The Utah Storm and Mormons? Yeah, Utah needs a name. There's rumors they might just stay as the Utah Hockey Club. Utah has Mormons? Storm and Mormons. Yeah, Mormonism is the predominant religion there. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a lot of Mormons. That's where they set up their first little state. Yeah, I have family there. Rome, Major Tau, they must love having a hockey team. Major, tell your family to let Utah know they need a better name. Major Tau, it's a big deal, bro. Good hockey town, surprisingly. Yeah. The Utah Grizzlies, I think, are a team. They've been playing there for years and years. Major Tau, I'll let them know. I'll recommend the Storm and Mormons or the Utah Coyotes. Rome, that's great. Love the support. They're during the Olympics at Salt Lake City. Yeah. You love to watch Canada defeat the Americans in Utah. That was good to see. And then I think I remember it was there was a couple concerts there that were really good too. You were ahead by a century. Major Tau, thumb. The Utah Furbies. Ha ha ha. The Utah Human. What happened to the Utah Yeti? I believe they have a few names selected that they were doing like a contest to see who ends up naming the team. The Utahs. Yetis is a good name. I think Colorado kind of have that name already with the Bigfoot. Major Tau. Oh, well, Yetis is a snow Bigfoot. Yep. Great comeback. I know we should have won, but I'm glad we did. Yep. Mike Torrance, thanks. Russ and Mods. Calvin, isn't there snow in Colorado too? Or laugh out loud, or am I being dumb? No, there is snow in Colorado. Yeah, they have lots of snow. They have the Mile High City that's covered in snow all winter. If you watch South Park, you see that. Rome says, Paragolf Pro, great segment. Dusty. Paragolf Pro, 100%. Eggplant. Hockey, check. Peace, whale. Probably as snowy as Burns Lake. Yep, absolutely. Calvin putting the Dobby in the chat. Big Hog putting the Dobby in the chat. Rome's like, look at that face. Paragolf Pro, thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. See you on Sunday. Calvin saying snow here. Like usually it's melting again. Not much snow anymore. Major Tau, Calvin Bigfoot might live all over. Sun, sleet, hail. Swervin' Yervin, is he trained to know when the Canucks score? Not yet, but we'll get on it. We talk about Dobby getting the first star, Swervin, because there was a game where everyone was like, Dobby needs to come on the stream, and I brought Dobby up, and the moment he was in my lap, the Canucks scored. And then later in the game, everyone was like, bring Dobby back up, we need another goal, and I brought him up, and then literally the Canucks scored again. It was wild. I put a video up about it. Here, I'll post a link. Here, I'll post a link to the video of the Dobby scoring video. Let me bring it up here for you guys. Dobby was the first star of that game. There we go. What the heck? How do I share this? Share, copy link. As we watch an old man try and use his phone. I'm going here. I'm going here. Oh, what the heck? Huh. Won't let me share it for you guys. Hang on a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Copy. There we go. And then go back in here and then go over here. Okay, here's the video, swerving. If you want to check it out, this is Dobby. That's the link for Dobby's video. Rome, remind me, I gotta get my eyes checked too. Yeah, Rome, I will remind you. Big hug. Yeah, I asked him, is Hughes better than Makar? What Canuck would you date and what role would you want on the Canucks? That's funny. Linda Bolton, thankful the Canucks won. I will be at the Las Vegas game December 19th for the game, leaving Utah soon. I hope we can do it. Dobby, support us. He will. Zorro Rosaria, local rumors about hockey trades are a joke. I follow Formula One. It's pronounced Irvin, by the way. Okay, thank you. Irvin, Swervin Irvin. Now I got it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you stopping by. I think I've seen you a couple times in Canucks Clay's streams. Calvin, Irvin, did you live in Sus? There's the link for the Dobby short. And then Irvin, Swervin Irvin, not sure what you mean, Calvin. Linda, that's my B-Day. Zach says, good, thumbs up. Calvin says, okay, never mind if you did. Would you know what I was talking about? Just looks like hella familiar. Oh, so he was looking at your profile pic and thought he recognized you. Okay. Canucks did not deserve to win, but we'll take it anyways. Because why not? You don't say no to free cookies unless you are in downtown Surrey, and then you always say no to free cookies because that's you don't want to take those cookies. Trust me. Trust me when I say don't take free cookies in downtown Surrey. But, you know, if a little girl guy walks up to you and is like, here, I'm going to give you free cookies, then maybe you can, you know? Swerving, yeah, unless it's downtown Surrey. Oh, awesome. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, Irvin. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we'll call it there. Home sweet home. I guess we did get the win. Now the Canucks are 4-5 at home, 4-5-2, I believe. So getting close to 500. 5-2 Canucks win. They didn't really deserve it, but we'll take it anyways, like I said. We'll be back again live for the game on Sunday against Tampa Bay. It's an afternoon game. They'll be playing at 1 p.m. So that'll be fun. Hopefully we might see Demko start. Cross your fingers. It's Demko's birthday. It would be a Demko birthday present to us. It'd be like a reverse birthday present. So we're hoping to see that. Yeah. 5-2 Canucks win. We're up to 757 subscribers. Dustin dropped a 20 bomb earlier. That was great to see. We're going to put Major Tao in the poorhouse. Canucks with 5 goals. Major Tao gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate everyone who stopped by tonight to join the stream. It's been a lot of fun. And as I say at the end of all my streams, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure that you make good choices.